time lapse. Yeah, like people on the go.
Time lapse, yeah. For the interviews, kind of get like a different perspective.
Yeah.
Sit here. I just want to see how.
You're gonna get the back of Steve, right? I don't want to sit there. Cold spot. I know exactly what's going on. No, I'm gonna sit there. I think it's different
So does this sound better now? Can you hear me a little bit better?
I think it's cool.
So it doesn't work, Steve? The two,
The second input doesn't work, even when I change chords.
is it shorting out or something?
I don't hear anything with it.
Oh, you don't hear anything?
No, it's like I don't hear like nothing. I think it's.
What if we do this channel 2?
I tried that. Nothing.
Oh, wow, so our channel 2 is busted.
Yeah, channel 2 is. Yep. You should turn it in or something. Oh, it is? Task can't probably take care of you. So contact them.
This is a little too high, by the way.
Okay. Is that crooked a little bit?
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks better?
Looks better than
I
me.
think this is a lot better because you're getting more depth.
I just like the people walking through as we're being interviewed.
I
That's
like
cool.
that too.
Yeah.
Because this is more stationary. You don't know what's going on with that.
I like it. Nice wide open spot here.
Smile, bro.
Are you live?
Yeah, whatever you want.
So, want to do an audio test on yours too?
I've been talking to them. They said it makes it a little bit different. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
The seats looks good.
People hollering.
Yeah.
Where's the truck? Where's the truck?
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Like where were you yesterday?
Yeah, right, yeah. Steve went to the custom lot yesterday, folks.
Just want to make sure you got good audio.
Can you hear me now? Kyle Jordan's just waking up. Who's operating the camera? Jemima?
With all this water.
Look at.
Yeah, right? You gotta see this, folks.
Alright, now y'all know what to give me for Christmas.
They make so much money, he just sits there.
Back of my head. You know that coffee shop don't even open at 10:30.
What? Oh my
I
god.
walked over there and said, what about all these people?
Yeah,
what about
right.
me?
Oh my gosh. 10:16. You got 15 minutes before Steve can get some coffee. You know where
Should have a couple more road crew shows today.
Really? Cool.
That's what they say.
That's awesome. That's fine. I'll tell you, man, I could just sit and moderate for you all day. It's fine.
You know, you did really well. You did really well.
Yeah. I could do that all day. That's fun. They should have a Love's food truck.
Yeah, there you go.
I did see In-N-Out burger food truck.
Did you?
Yeah, that looked delicious. Oh, you don't eat In-N-Out, right? You don't eat it.
I tried there. I tried it one time.
Yeah. My first time.
Just because everybody's,
I know, yeah.
I was not impressed.
I am the same.
But Whataburger,
Oh.
South Texas and all that stuff, Arkansas, I mean, they're spreading out. Whataburger, you go in and you get it like a regular hamburger.
Yeah.
It's this big. The bun is that big, and they just throw everything on there.
Oh, man.
Where In-N-Out is like McDonald's. And I'm
Yeah, it
thinking,
was a McDonald's. Yeah, and we ate it late when we got here, and the fries were cold.
Yeah.
But no big deal.
Right.
But it wasn't all that. But I could say, check it off my list. In-N-Out burger.
Right.
Yeah. When in Rome.
I'm trying to find the video I want to show you.
Okay.
If I can even remember their name.
Exactly, Trish. Steve must have coffee. In-N-Out, where? In California here. In Ontario, California.
See the ones that pose race?
If there was a Whataburger food truck, Steve would tie it behind his semi.
There you go.
Yeah.
You been there?
No, have you ever been there? Whataburger? I've never had it.
Once. I think once I've been.
Was it good? It was pretty good.
I mean, if I'm going to pay $10 for a hamburger, I better get
Serious?
something
Oh
there.
my gosh. Yeah. I like a good fresh burger. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Does that look better?
It gets rid of the
Shadow. That was easy. See, everybody, I think you're saying hi to me because my name's also Steve too. So I get confused.
There could be.
Steve will take over your shirt.
Yeah, Steve and Steve. Yeah, I don't know.
Just drive. He'll take his.
There you go.
Who is this guy?
You know what?
I mean, you guys kind of look the same.
What?
If I could drive and somebody do the web stuff,
Yeah, man.
I'm good.
That'd be all about it.
Yes, it would.
Hey, OTR and Steve. Hey, Hal. Hi, both Steves. What's the plural for Steves?
Steve.
Steve I?
Stevens.
Stevens. Also Steve. Well, Steve 2. You know, either one. Steve 2, another Steve. The Double Steve Show. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with Steve. Hi, I'm Steve. I'm here with Steve.
Yeah.
Steve's here with Steve.
Yeah, you know, back in college, that was I had a buddy named Steve, and we would go up to random people, random girls. That was our pickup line. Hey, I'm Steve. This is my friend Steve.
There you go.
It never worked. It never
That
worked.
was a bad pickup
It
line,
never
man.
worked, man. You tried it. Even Stevens.
Okay, here you go. I actually found it. So, okay. Anyway, this guy here is in a wheelchair. I'll show you here.
Is this the guy that you met? That you just met? You wanted to talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm trying to pause it. So I can...
Okay.
Last year, that guy's mom sent us a snail mail letter.
Yeah.
My son watches you for 10 years. He's in a wheelchair, you know, cerebral palsy and all that stuff. And he, you know, is there any way we can set up a meeting? Well, that letter got lost and I never saw it until September when I got home.
Oh no.
So I saw it and I said, hey, I'm home. Let's do this now. So we set it up. The parents live in Kentucky. They drove up and we met outside his apartment. He's been watching for 10 years, every chance he gets.
Oh my God.
So we just... So we just showed up on his door.
Yeah, after 2 years, you guys are going to
Oh my gosh. Steve, wow.
Just walked right in his house.
Man.
How would you ever expect that?
He's pumped. Oh my gosh, man. How special, right?
But he was just sitting there in his own house watching TV. Never knew that we would walk through that door. Is that not the way you
How
do it?
special, man. How special. Made his day.
So we stayed and we ate dinner with them you know, and all that stuff. It was, that's what we do. That's
Isn't it crazy? Yeah.
hook up family brand. Stream something on YouTube.
You want to do,
Just do a camera one.
through what?
Which stream?
Camera 1?
Okay, stream on it right here.
From the laptop?
True.
Okay. Which camera? GoPro?
No.
That camera?
Don't you have an HDMI out to USB?
I do. Will it record on there and stream? Oh, to record on that, yeah.
There's your morning picture.
Where'd you get that?
Somebody sent it to me.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Good morning. What? Am I missing something? Hold on.
You have your laptop?
Yeah.
Are you logged into YouTube?
Sure.
You have a USB-C?
Here, I got it.
I have a
Hi, Monica. How are you? Yeah. It's a nice lens.
Another one that people can see.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice when you do that too. When it's bright outside. LCD, it's like
We'll get going here in a minute, Steve.
No, I'm waiting for the coffee to open, then we'll go.
Okay, yeah, good.
In fact, it's 3 minutes. I'll walk over there.
It's getting live.
Getting live first.
Steve's on his way to get his coffee, folks. I don't have. Why don't I have that? Oh, I do have that. I'm thinking. It's exhausting, right? Standing, talking. You're like, what am I doing? I'm really not.
Even my daughter, I'm having her do my surgery. She's like, I need to know
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever you need, we can. Are you kidding me? You got so much on your plate. You got so much on your plate.
my youngest grandma, she just had a baby a couple weeks ago.
Congratulations.
So she was like,
Oh, right.
she's not there. But everybody was like, you guys should start the show because we are big talkers, big time, all day, every day. That's what she said. They were like, do the podcast, just YouTube bantering back and forth about how dumb you guys are and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I listen to it.
just
I would
watch
listen
the
to that.
comments and stuff because it's funny. Because it's like smoking is really I got a CCW just to protect myself, and I have a staff of mostly women. So that's it, right? So nobody cares if I'm a girl or not, right? Or like you have something that wants it's like stuff like that. Those are good stories, right?
Yeah.
Really good stories.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Wow, we should have talked about that.
I could talk for days about the shit that happens. That's the good stuff.
I know.
But it's like when you tell somebody who's trying to get gone through hell,
Yeah.
they also have gone through hell, but you guys just don't know.
Right.
People stealing stuff, people faking loads. I delivered in February a load of TVs that were stolen. They came in and took the load tender from someone and canceled it, then they gave it to us. We picked it up and delivered. And then I show up at the warehouse because it's in Ontario.
Yeah.
I show up and I'm like, so what you do too? Really, what am I going to do? It's just TVs.
Yeah.
First time on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're like,
You're not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry guys, wrong place. Yeah. Yep.
Not today, not
Not
today.
worth it.
Yeah, we can replace the TVs.
But man, I was hoodwinked big time with this stuff. I was
Learn a
like,
lot, right? Hard to get this stuff.
It is that. There's more.
Yeah.
There's more honest people than crooked.
Sure.
Like the crooked people, the ones that rise to the top of the line.
It's like that with everything, right?
Yeah.
It's the
You have to
bad
have like
rises
9
to the
good
top.
people for a system.
It's like doing sales. You got 9 no's, you get 1 yes. Actually, there's a guy named Bradley. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. He's like, I'm like watching the board out there. What's this shit? But-
Yeah.
So he had just posted something the other day. He's like, yeah, even though you knock on doors and somebody says no, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you can't believe it. I know, like I was paying $5,000 today, and you just spent $500 bucks on it off of you. I just say no, thank you. Because he knows at the end of the day out of 10.
Right?
Look up Alex from Asia.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, he's really good.
Final somebody feedback.
I don't know where. Is he living in Utah?
He's kind of old, man. He's like in LA, or he was just in Tennessee. I don't know where he lives.
He's friends with my friend Darren Fleischman, and so like they all.
Got that whole community.
Yeah, it's like orange. You know what orange is? Or it's Andy Priscilla and my friend, they created orange. It's like an entrepreneur with people up here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he's Alec That's cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he wanted a blue cab, and that's
did.
what I can come up with.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just want to leave it. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh,
Is that blue enough?
that'll work. That's close
Yeah,
enough.
will work.
Yeah.
Okay,
No way to get a Cascadia though.
probably.
Okay.
Now that I know they're in blue, this is just one I had
That's-
my shot.
Close enough. Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
thank you.
She did it even before Monday. That's how
I
fast.
did it last night.
You know, I thought of you last night. I thought you said Monday. I thought that is really quick. Because I'm used to
I have
6
that.
weeks.
I have the.
You know what I mean?
My thing.
Our turnaround time to wrap
thing
the
that plugs in
trailer's
with all
less
the
than a week.
USBs. It's in the truck.
So I'll get back with you. As
go
long
grab
as
it.
that blue works, I'll get back
Yeah.
with you Monday as soon as I get with you.
That's close enough.
All right.
Give me
Thank you.
I'll run out there real quick. Take 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Huh?
Yeah, it's
Blue truck? You probably saw it on the street. Well, yeah. Like not a blue truck.
so the I'll do an oil change. A day later, the light goes away. A day later, it's right back on. Change engine oil, and there's nothing you can do.
Look.
Take on it. It's just run towards. It's terrible. This is the Logan. So it's a right here. So I told my eyes with the channel. 630. I've been great. It's awesome. And I don't know all the partner gets with the first 500 either. That's another issue. I know they did that stuff with the fan parts and all that. It went through some changes. It's essentially the model is not. Is it the new one? It's a 2014. Yeah.
I personally like the new body style.
It's okay. It took me a while to get used to it. The problem with international is they need to widen their cabs for you to move up in the world. Yeah, it'll stop selling much smaller. Have you seen the Nicola truck that they have here? I've been in it. It's all right. It's Iveco, whatever you want to call it, Iveco. Yes. There's no sleeper to it. They don't plan on doing a sleeper.
Well, technically, it's a sleeper. It has a bed in it.
I wouldn't call it a sleeper.
Yeah, true.
The DOT won't call it a sleeper either. No. No, because there's no way to have cabinets, a refrigerator, a TV. You cannot physically do that as an overgrowth. They're going to have to extend the cabinets. It's 26,000 pounds. That's ridiculous. That's the height of and they can haul 80 to your house and they're still in the middle of a railway gate like 40 minutes. But nowhere you go is going to make it. And I'm all for the electric world. I'm all for bringing it all up. If they're not going to build it all, just build their own. Great for me. Here you'll see the million of them. But yeah. And Tesla, I can't stand that truck at all. Just because it looks like a fucking Japanese speed train. You sit in the middle like you're a conductor. It's ridiculous. It's hideous. And that and they don't take prices. They never tell you the price. So it's $488 and you get an incentive of $220 for the government.
Yeah. With these guys, right?
Yeah. But the incentive or you still pay off $500,000 for a day cab hydrogen.
And also, if you trade it, you told me something about if you trade in your diesel truck in as well, they give you like 99% off or something like that.
That's called communism. That's called government telling you what we need to do. That's called we're going to stop selling diesel here in California, and you're going to go electric. No, seriously. That people don't understand why we're paying so much for fuel. They don't want you to buy fuel.
Yeah. They're actually go full electric.
I saw a new gas station we put in the other day, and I thought to myself, why? That's a station that's going to be out of business in 10 years.
That's sad. True. Yeah.
They're all that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the industry is so pricing.
Yeah, if you want, I don't know if it's hard to use.
What regulations
I don't have any problem. Well, my truck is over there parking over there. Outside. It's the first truck.
We knew you were coming.
American.
I was going to email you because I didn't know.
So if you want, I tell him, if you don't have any testimony in Spanish, in the website.
Not on the website yet. We have them in our back pocket.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out how to send them out to people.
Oh, okay.
Email
Okay.
them the website and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want
So
to do one in Spanish?
if you want, I can just because when I'm looking for some setup or some computer, I'm not 100% speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. You're more comfortable in Spanish.
Yeah,
They have a
I'm helping you with somebody looking for your website.
Amazon is doing
Some,
Walmart's got
yeah,
one.
because it's easy.
And there's this huge. It looks like a
I have 1 year.
But it's not. It's the
Last week renewed
it's called the XC.
the subscription because 1 year I have one issue in my engine nobody found.
Yeah, that's all I do.
So I have more than 17,000
Amazon has 2 in Riverside.
because it's
Walmart's
every time when
right now.
so I reset the computer and so I'm not
And they're in the Alpha program.
If I don't
so
have it,
it's a test trial run.
when the second engine,
They're not in production yet.
the first one
I don't know
have
what
a check
they're
engine,
on.
regular check engine. When the
And
second
I have
check
to
engine
on
is
this. So I don't know what they're going
when the engine is going down.
As As a driver, though, honestly,
That's why I have so many calls. You know. So yeah, that's why you know. If you want.
Is it okay? And I'd like to do it there. Do you mind if we do it here too?
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's what because I have a computer in my truck and I have my account in my truck. So see in Spanish.
I don't know yet.
If you need
I don't know yet.
the reset, it's easy, but it depends you. If you want, that's fine. If you don't,
I like to do it at the truck.
Yeah.
At the truck. Are you going to be here today or what time are you doing?
well, that's like 5 p.m., like 6 p.m. Yeah, because I'm here on the truck. So my truck, I show you. Truck is.
It's just me in the truck. It's just me talking and jibber jabbing, singing, whatever.
You have 3,000 people watching, so somebody.
Right.
That'd be nice too.
So this
That's
my
your truck?
Yeah. It's the first truck when you start when you're going out.
Let's go do it out there. Yeah.
So you know it's easy if you want to plug it in and show you what happened in Spanish because you know I'm doing it in English too, but it's in Spanish.
And you share exactly what happened.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I have a code I reset because I have a check engine.
Right now.
If you have, I have a check engine. So if you show me, hey, you know what? I'd like you doing something like this, and you see the check engine off. So that's what if you want, I help you because I'm so happy for this. Okay.
Camera on come with you.
Okay.
And then literally just stick here for like a couple hours.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going out right now. So
You're going out there? I'll see you at the truck then.
Okay.
Thank you, man. What's your name?
Arturo. Got it right there. Raúl.
All right. Don't speak Spanish.
No, don't worry about it.
Everybody asks. I would talk to you in Spanish.
No.
It's not about the
Either like me when somebody listens to me in English, like, where you from? Okay, I was born here, so just living 32 years in Argentina.
I mean, I should
What?
Spanish or Arabic. That's my
This one.
It's a conversation at least, right?
Yeah. So I saw. Okay. Either like I saw him in the video. So that's more of promotion. So
We got you a shirt.
Yeah, I have a shirt, sticker.
There's something melancholy about it. Yeah.
David. 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 Did you scan me in?
No, I did. Right.
We sent him a fuel card. Jonathan, did you scan him in?
Right.
No, it's my phone's in the backpack. Let me go grab it.
It's okay, Steve's already there.
Let me text him. Send him a message.
Hey, Raul, just take a picture of this thing.
Of his badge. Take a picture of his badge.
Oh, okay.
But he's over the road, so I wouldn't constantly ride.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm doing because this is a business. You know, everybody needs to help each other. You know, but I'm so happy for this system. So that's what I try to help another driver. He needs to know this system is good because you know I have. Yeah. Sometimes you know some system is.
When someone,
But this one, it's great. All right, I'm going out.
I'll be right there, yeah.
All right, no problem.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So, Steve, this is Misa Logan.
How you doing, man?
Great to see you. Ron, thank you.
Ron, all right.
He's a local driver here.
Cool.
That's all right. I just want to go ask a few questions about the industry. Great.
the industry isn't one of those.
Oh no! We'll bleep it out.
We'll bleep it. It's a family show. It's a family show. I'll keep it all cool. So I don't know much what's mine. Yeah, guys, because I know people don't want to hear that. And I got a lot of kids at home. My kids. That was why I made the channel. My kids. I'm not. They live in the same thing. So it was easier for them to watch.
Oh yeah. Think about that as for a month of freedom too. That truck, right? It's all Americana stuff.
I know you did, man. I got 3,000.
Maybe have them say something about month of freedom.
I got 3,000 kids.
Month of freedom. I don't know. I was just, you know, I know that we do that every year. We have, right? So that could just be something.
Okay.
All right. You got a microphone?
I'm getting it right here.
All right.
We're going to be in a mic up or anything?
Yeah, no. Ron, just sit right here. Now sit over here.
Look at this official podcast material right here.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
I'm back in my radio days.
Oh, he's a right.
Yeah, I used to be on radio.
Really?
This is all natural.
Long time ago.
So that, you know, everybody that's a YouTuber or that's been like vlogging, you know, they have a background. Like truck driver or BigRigSteve, he's got.
Do we have permission to broadcast or not? With you? I know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever it is.
Cool.
That's fine.
Cool. Yeah, he's got, you know, 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers. How many subscribers do you have?
Just over 3.
That's awesome.
That's cool. And then we'll get
How long have you been doing the vlog?
year, little over, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in January.
Wow.
Yeah.
3,000 subscriers. That's
Yeah,
good, man.
it's I'm not looking for numbers. That's
Yeah.
not why I do it. I did it for my kids because they're out of state.
Oh, really? So it's like, hey, this one.
Yeah, they get a chance to watch me, and then they don't even watch me. Because to me, trucking's boring.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you know.
Oh, we'll get into it. Yeah.
Cool. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Oh, right. And then we have them all. Wow. It's taking a long time to load. Just give me a mic check, make sure that it sounds okay. Check. Okay. Ron, do you mind saying something?
Yeah, go ahead. Check,
Check,
one,
check.
check. Mic check, one. Can I get a one?
Test these. 1, 2, 3.
Can you hear me or no? Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right.
This guy's on point right here.
Okay, we're all
Good
ready?
sound engineer, right?
Swap out these batteries.
Okay. Swap out some batteries. You into football at all?
Not
No?
into sports really.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of digging soccer lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish it was so more mainstream than it is.
It is
I don't know
not.
why it never has been. It's so huge everywhere across the world. Here it's not. I don't get it.
I mean, huge across the globe.
I started, and it was before I was watching Wrexham, but that kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
The way they brought that league up so far, Rob and Ryan, it's amazing.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But even here, I've been dying to go down by the Coliseum. There's a stadium there.
Uh-huh.
I've been dying to go there to watch the games. Like a World Cup.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, they came to I think they came to Detroit. We're from Michigan. They came
Yeah.
to Detroit a few years back.
Yeah.
They're just trying to like get it going. It's not catching.
I was getting my truck repaired. They were putting an air dryer on, and they were showing. I was inside. It's like a house over in Fontana, and the brothers had this big screen on, and they're watching the game. I'm like, should you guys be working my truck? Then I got into the game, and it's Italy against like Mexico or something. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I love soccer when I was a kid, so it was amazing.
Okay, yeah.
It was really cool.
I got a 6-year-old son, and we got him into soccer right now.
Okay, yeah.
He loves it. He's fast, and he's getting really good at it. I've never played soccer, so I can't give him any tips.
My kids have all been into gaming, man. So yeah,
well,
I wish they would have gone into sports.
I'll tell you, man. I mean, it's tough not to get him not into games. You know, like he's 6, so he'll get into it, guaranteed. And then I'll probably get into it too.
Right.
We're both doing these fighting games.
Right. Right.
Good, Ralph? Oh, it's okay. All right, man. Okay. So we're gonna edit crap out of this, so we don't need to worry about it going straight forward. All right. Hey everybody, Steve from OTR here with Ron from Beast of Logan.
How you guys doing?
And we're here at the California Trucking Show. We're just gonna pick Ron's brain a little bit about the industry, about his YouTube channel, and so let's get into it.
Sweet.
Ron, where'd the name come from? Beast of Logan.
Back in 2017, I was with a girl, and I had only had.
It's always about a girl, right? Isn't that how the stories always start out?
I'm a huge X-Men Marvel fan, and I used to cosplay a lot as either Beast and Blue, like the Kelsey Grammer style, or like Wolverine. So, of course, I was a lot thinner. But I was with a girl, and I only had Facebook. I'm not really a big guy. I'm not computer literate enough to know all that. So she was like, "Why don't you Instagram? It's the hottest thing." You know, this is before like TikTok. And I'm like, "Yeah. You do it. You set it up for me. I'll do it." Well, she came up with the Beast of Logan. She goes, "You should be Beast of Logan because you do both characters." And I thought it was a great idea. So it kind of stuck, and now I took that from the Instagram and made it the YouTube page.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's a memory of hers because she passed away.
Oh, sorry.
So because she created the name, it'll always stay in the brand.
Oh man, that's another story.
Yeah.
So I've been watching your channel, and you do vlogging, so it's not just like a live streaming. It's more like a vlog.
I don't really do live.
Yep.
Just because I suck at it. So I've tried on my laptop at home. It's an old school laptop, but it just doesn't come out right. It's fuzzy, or people don't hear me. So.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I edit clips here and there. You know.
So how did you get into the vlogging?
My kids, they live out of state, live in Arizona. My youngest, they live there. I have one older one here. But I thought it would be nice to do it in a way where they could see me, at least watch me.
Yeah.
And as much as talking on the phone and stuff, because I don't really get to Arizona a lot, so I don't get to see them a lot either. So for them, I thought this might be the only way I can help them and get them to see what I'm doing. But that's pretty much how it started. And I wasn't really looking for views or if it happened, it happened kind of thing. And I even stated it, I think, in my first video. I think I was like, oh yeah, great. I mean, hey, look, if I get 1 or 2, it's a hit. Yeah. For me. But it really, it's tremendous. It's growing over 3,000 now. I think this morning I looked, it was at 3,078 or 80 or something like that. So I'm really, and much love and much respect to those people as well that watch it and think that my quirkiness is going to.
What's your favorite part about vlogging? Is it just when you create the vlog? Do you have people in mind that you're like, oh, I know that people are going to watch this, 3,000 subscribers, they're going to be viewing this, or are you just like, I just got to get something off my chest, and this is content that it's just me? Like, do you have the audience in mind when you create content, or is it just off the cuff, whatever you feel is it? Okay,
so I'll give a roundabout answer. Okay. I did radio in 1988. I did it all the way to 2007-ish. On different medias, different streams, platforms, different genres of music. So for me, in a studio, I always learned, and I did it as a kid too, I would be on the microphone, and it would be this illusion of people that were there, but they're not there. Okay, yeah. You're kind of like secretly talking to people, and then you realize later people are actually listening to you. You're like, wait a minute, now I feel kind of dumb because I'm not really. I'm just a me. I'm just a regular Joe. But having that, I used to go do live broadcasts, and you start getting comfortable with people and being in the crowd or being around people. It's to the point where it doesn't phase you. So when I'm doing the videos, it's just me just driving down the road. And actually, there's a trucking channel called Velox 18. Okay. He used to be here in California, and it was trucking with Velox. And then he moved to Tennessee. He now does repoing. So he sold his truck and got out of it. Yeah. But he was kind of I started watching a bunch of trucking guys because trucking to me is boring, and I thought, why would I want to watch it? I drive it all day long. I do that as a living. Right. But then I started watching some of the guys' creativities. Just Trucking is a great. I love Justin and his wife and the kids and all that. But I listened how they were doing things. I watched how they were recording things, and I thought, well, I don't want to copy people because we don't need duplicates. Right. Because how much material can you cover? Ooh. Let me set up my tripod as you back into a dock. Ooh, wow.
Really exciting.
Save that for the training schools, for the truck schools, you know. But me, I'll make, sometimes it's not that I'm making fun of them, but I'll impersonate some of them, or I'll think of them when I see something, or I'll wear a Velox shirt and I'll make fun of that. It's just, that's who I am. I'm just fun and just kind of like taking life as it is one day at a time. So yeah, it's not like I'm worried about what that next content is, and I know content's everything on YouTube, but for me, if it works and people watch it like they do, I appreciate it. So,
I mean, I think what I like about your channel is your authenticity, you know, like, and I think that it resonates well with your audience, where it's like, you know, this is me. I'm gonna say, you know, like I saw one where you pulled home, you were like, yeah, I'm home. Hey, this is, you know, it's nighttime, you know, I'm calling a night, you know, good night, YouTube, you know, and stuff like that.
Well, there's times I forget I even have a channel, and I'm like, I'll go the whole day and go, how stupid am I? I show you what I'm doing, and then you don't hear from me for the whole day, and all of a sudden the video rolls and rolls and rolls. You're like, Ron, you're like missing a bunch of blanks in the middle. And I'm so focused on something else in my life that I told you, I'm just not a camera holder.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are moments where you watch somebody in traffic or whatever, and luckily I have a camera, because I don't really have one set up in my truck. Okay. I have to hold it, which I shouldn't be doing. But that's why I keep it really simple. And I try not to make my videos longer than 18-20 minutes. Lately it's been 30 minutes. But I don't keep track of the time that I'm recording as I go through because for me, I only work 2-3 days a week right now. You know, I'm a part-time trucker. So for me, I don't sit here and go, wait, I had 8 minutes here, 4 minutes here. I just kind of get it all together, and if hopefully that it's not longer, or if it is, I'll edit it, because I know it's boring. I don't want to watch someone for 30 minutes. I think 15 is adequate enough. You know, and the analytics of YouTube anyway for me are like 6 minutes on views. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With the skippables, and see, I don't even understand that jargon because I'm old school, man.
No, I hear you. Point and shoot, you know, and honestly, with YouTube the way it is now, you know, as long as it's interesting, I feel like it doesn't matter how long it is. You know, people are gonna watch whatever. You know, the duration.
Yeah. Another thing too, back to why I got the channel, or when I started YouTubing itself, when I started vlogging. My truck's the ProStar. It's a 2014 ProStar. It's a mid-roof short sleeper.
What year?
It's a 2014.
Oh, nice.
And I got it from Gardner Trucking, where I used to work for quite a while. Okay. In Gardner, there were several of us at Gardner that used to lower the trucks. We would go to the shows, and the shop and the managers were into it. So, and I've always been into lowriding my whole life. So for me, moving up into the big rigs was wow. So when I got my truck, and there's a twin, we lowered it right off Jump Street. Lowered it before I even bought it. A guy named Mike Wendell, who I love to death. Thank you, Mikey. He got me into kind of like, dude, you should buy the truck. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I actually bought it off of him. So
But we lowered it, put low pros on it, real low pros, like car hauler low pros. And it's static drop. There's no airbags in the front end. I lowered the rear 2 inches on the leveling valve.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we don't, it's, you know, it's a big dually to me. So, but I want to look good going down the road. And people are like, how do you drive that thing? But I rarely hit it.
Really?
And if I do, it's plastic. So it doesn't affect, it's not like a long hood beater build and all these large cars you see everywhere. And that was another thing, I wanted to be different.
Yeah.
I don't like having what everybody else has.
Agreed.
Like my buddy Ernie out there in the parking lot, he's got that Volvo.
Okay.
If you go out there, it's a mid-roof Volvo, a white one.
Yep.
It's stretched out, he bought it that way. And then that's the first Volvo I ever saw stock where the wheelbase is like way out there, like 260.
Oh, interesting.
But he says it drives great, it still turns great as a Volvo, but he's got it looking really cool. And that's what we call the plastic truck mafia. And there's a Facebook page for that.
Okay.
And I love plastic trucks because that's just what everything is nowadays. You have to accept it. I mean, look at Peterbilt. They went $589.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, granted they put this flat nose with a windshield that's like,
oh right, yeah.
It looks dorky,
Yeah.
but that's the next evolution because the old non-aerodynamic, no fuel mileage is going to go out. It's going away fast.
Yeah.
That's why these electric vehicles come. We were talking about electric vehicles.
Yeah.
That's why they're coming out.
Yeah. Have you seen that Nikola?
Yeah. The Nikola. Yeah.
Yeah. Nikola.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I love electrics. I love the idea. I just think as a nation, we're not here yet with the power grid because we live on a power grid system in America where I think there's 4 or 5 plants.
Right.
And they're all over 100 years old. They haven't been redone in like, I don't know, maybe in the 70s?
Yeah, it seems like they're lacking in that infrastructure.
So how are they gonna, yeah, it's one thing, we can put charging stations all over the place, but if we don't have the main power thing or the grid to do it, how are they gonna work that? But that's what the government wants to do, that. They want to move into that whole clean, vibrato, but we're about 1/10 of the way from being full containment of non-combustible engines. We'll always have combustible engines. There's just no way. Generators are going to run it. In fact, the coal that they run to get these plants and all the lithium batteries, everything that it takes still requires a combustible oil mechanical engine.
Yep.
So this idea that we're just going to go free off the grid, live off solar panels, we're about 100 years from now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Or even if we went, let's say, electric and hydrogen hybrid. In America, South North America, I think we're probably, from it being a reality,
right,
and at least 50%, we're probably not till 2050 or so.
Oh,
So
right.
the EPA and the CARB, they're going to watch. You'll see them back down these unrealistic years, and they'll move them forward because they'll realize that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's almost like they just shove it out and then kind of wait for the reaction of everybody. And then, all right, if it fails, if it doesn't fail, but it's almost like just that first intro, like boom, electric vehicles, the shock factor's over, and then they can probably start implementing it.
Well, not only that, we live in a market right now in the industry for trucking, a freight market that is completely upside down the last year and a half. There's no way they expect you to turn your truck in that's $30,000 for a $490,000 vehicle with incentives of $250,000.
Sure.
But in the long run, yeah, I get it. You don't have to put fuel in them, so you're saving quite a bit. That's how they look at it, as the overlaying cost. But up front, unless you have your own trucking company, a one-man owner-operator, he's not going to be able to do that. So to me, I look at it as an owner-operator like they're driving us solo guys and independents out the door. They don't want us here. They want megas and big wall of corporations to come in and size that up and take over the industry to where we can't live and support our own. I mean, look at me. Right now, I might have to go drive for somebody right now.
Oh, yeah?
Well, fuel's $6.40. It's ridiculous.
I was going to say, let's talk about the climate of an owner-operator, because that's really our people. Talk about the industry right now and how difficult it is. I mean, people are undercutting people. Is it difficult to make money right now in this industry?
Totally. I mean, lately I've been doing a lot of Amazon on the app, so it's just no blocks, no none of that, just regular, A to B, A and B. Sure. But they're paying $1.79 a mile, even locally. even locally. So like if you, I typically love going to OK Mesa down at the border. And then coming back up here to Ontario, Fontana for Amazon.
Yeah.
That normally in the old days, a year and a half ago, 2 years, that would have been $750. Now they want to pay $250, $350.
That's a massive cut.
Now, granted, the trailer's probably empty because 9 out of 10 Amazon has, you're just shuttling empty trailers. But I have the bobtail from my house down to Temecula. I got a bobtail all the way down there, what, 75, 70 miles down, which doesn't burn a lot of fuel, but I got a bobtail, so it's got to be worth it for me to go down there or at least take something down there. But trying to plan that, it's almost like the app or Amazon or any of them, they do it on purpose to where, oh, we're not going to lay it out to where you can go A to B, then A back to A, then B, C, D. No. It's a roll of the dice. You get down there, and if you get lucky enough, and you look at the app again, then you might get out of there with a good load, or you're bobtailing and deadhead and doing a lot of wasted deadhead.
Right.
And at fuel at 629, 609, 649. I mean, look, $400, like even $400 is only, if you're lucky, 50 gallons. I mean, so right now in California, if you have big tanks, it's $900 to $1,000 to fill those up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's absolutely ridiculous.
That is nuts. Gas is crazy right now.
Right.
What got you into, so why'd you decide to be an owner-operator and not work for a company? I know you just said you might have to go work for a company, but what was in it for you to do the owner-operator?
Okay, owner-operators is a freedom. It doesn't mean you're rich. It just means it's a freedom. I can pick and choose what I want to do.
Yeah. I
still have that luxury today. It's a tighter belt because that luxury is getting a lot closer. But having to work for somebody is kind of like, and I've done this for, I've been driving since '96.
Okay.
Wow. You're under their beck and call. You want time off, forget about that. You know, you're almost home, and then they go, hey, Ron, real quick, I got to have you go over here, man, and, you know, burn out that. In California, we have 16 hours if we have to. We have you can have a 16-hour day. They typically don't do more than 14. They try to stay with the federal, but we have, I think, one day out of the week we have 16. Yeah, and it's legal on the law, as long as you don't go over the 70 and all that. But that's the problem, is they'll use that whole ELD thing. I mean, right now I don't run any ELD at all.
Yeah, why would you, right?
As long as I'm in, California has a rule, and I don't have a portion plate, so I have an intrastate plate. Okay. As long as I don't go past my 150 air miles of where my house is at or where I park the truck, I don't need to fill anything out at all.
Oh, wow.
I keep a manifest daily with me on my DVIR and all that, but I don't need to report it. If I go through a scale and they're like, hey, let me see your logs, I'm like, I don't have one.
Right.
Oh, where are you picking up from? You know, it's all right there. It shows, it's inconclusive what I'm doing. Now, if I go out of state, you have what's called an 8-day out of 30-day restriction. So you can go 8 days on a paper log. Okay. But you can't go past 30 days. So once you use your 8 days in the 30, to go out of state, let's say I go to Vegas all week or 2 weeks and I do it 8 times. Once I hit the 8th time, I got to wait 30 more days before I can do that again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And all that's what, for exhaustion? Like what's the point of that? So you're not running?
It's so that that's just a restriction to keep you local, to keep that non-ELD status.
Okay.
But once, if you reach the 8 days and you go 9 days legally or that they know of.
Yeah. Is that a wink? Was that a wink?
It was a wink. I'm trying, sorry. Fat neck, it's hard. Yeah, once you go past that and they find out, oh, well, here, it shows here 2 weeks ago you're at 9 days past that 30. Now they'll report it and make you get the ELD. So, to keep yourself, and again, they get mad at me and I'm like, why are you getting mad at me? It's a California rule. I didn't make up the rule. You guys wrote it. Why are you on me?
So with the climate so tough for owner-operators, and I would assume that would be like, you know, the thing that everybody would want to do. You know, they would want the freedom. You know, what advice do you have for somebody just starting out in the industry wanting to be an owner-operator?
Not right now. Not right now. If you're a company man, stay there. Wait till this market. Pay attention to what's going on though. Pay attention to, you know, if you can, pay attention to markets and find out when fuel's going down. There'll be a certain point in time. Find out when trucks, like used trucks right now, are really bad. They're real low. Find out, I mean, they're good to buy, but you're buying a truck that you may not be able to use. And then not only that, when you get your own authority, if you do get your own authority, instead of leasing, which in California you can't lease on because of AB5, if you do get your own authority, it takes 6 months before anybody will hire you. Like Amazon won't put you on, Walmart won't put you on. Most of them are 6 months, but you got to keep the numbers from a calendar like this.
What are you doing in that 6 months?
Great question, right? After you've already paid for the insurance and the down payment and all that other stuff. You're sitting there hoping that you can find maybe an independent owner operator that might be able to find you work and put you on. But it really narrows down. Insurance regulates everything we do. So it always has to come down to what the insurance companies are doing. And a lot of times they won't put you on, even if you had your own authority and you haven't used it in 6 months. They're like, well, you're fresh out of the boat, so we don't want you. It's kind of it really sucks right now. I mean, I don't have my authority. I mean, luckily, but eventually I do have to get it. I will if I continue to keep my own truck. If not, I'm just gonna go drive for somebody because the market doesn't allow me to do this right now as it is. I still love it, but it's very hard to come out here in this industry and be like, ooh, I love doing trucking. My mentality, because of the rates, because of what's been going on in the industry, it's really brought down a negative attitude. And when you lose fun in what you're doing as a career, when I started in '96, I had left the radio world because radio was political. I couldn't get full-time gigs. I mean, because there were guys on air that were there and women that were there. They're locked in.
Yeah, right.
So you're a weekend idiot, so don't worry about it. Or you're running a board. You're running a board off, right? But trucking at the time, when I learned about it, it's always a solid job. You could go from one job to the next. You'll never be without a job because we'll always need truck drivers. And that was the motto up until probably 2012, 2014. And these government regulations that they just keep pushing. It's almost, I'm telling you, it's like they're driving this out. And I don't understand why. Why? Because they want to go automated. Again, that's living in the Matrix. We don't live in the Matrix.
No, I don't understand.
I call it we live in the Matrix sometimes because I feel like we are living in the Matrix. Because this can't be reality. All these restrictions, all this government stuff, I mean, it's ridiculous. No matter what side of the fence you're on in politics, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, when the government steps in and starts cracking down on your freedom, that's the whole point of why you got in the trucking industry in the first place.
And I think a lot of times that the government, governments only know the problems of what's going on in an industry when it's brought to their attention. So somebody got mad once and was like, these truck drivers, they're making too much money.
Yeah, right.
It's like, or you know what? There's too many accents with these big rigs. I almost got cut off. I'm a senator.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So, they got involved, and they get involved in stuff that they either don't know anything about, which is 9 out of 10. None of them at the Department of Transportation. I would say maybe a tenth of the people working there have any knowledge of the trucking world. The rest of them are they're all pencil pushers on the laptop.
If you don't know,
it's reality.
You teach or you teach. What is that saying? Like, you don't know, you teach? Something like that.
Correct. Yeah, it's the same motto. It's like, how can you come in and regulate something? Even the CARB people. Have you seen the staff that work at CARB that are up on the website? I hate to look at someone and go, well, these people know what they're talking about, but they really don't. These people had no background in trucking, with clean air CARB. They were hired on, and the state hired us, and we're high authority over here, so we're going to do what we feel like we're going to do.
Yeah.
But in reality, you can't regulate every little thing. It's impossible. And because if you do, well, then we wind up like other countries that aren't as free as America.
Well, that defeats the whole purpose of America and being your own owner-operator.
Right? Aren't we supposed to come here and thrive in this country? Even foreigners come here, thrive, start a business, bring your next generation of family up.
Right.
That's what America's about. But I feel like they're derailing that idea.
Absolutely.
And instead, everything's just free off the board and let's pay for everybody. It makes no sense.
No.
But I mean, but that's a bigger topic. But I mean, just in general, trucking itself, it's so over-regulated. And it's the insurance companies, like medical, have over-regulated everything.
You know, I mean, that's a lot about what you don't like about the industry. What do you love about trucking?
I love some of the camaraderie of some of the drivers. That there are some drivers that don't give you the time of day. They're out here to hold the wheel, collect a paycheck. And again, nothing wrong with that. Everybody's on their own thing. They got into it for their own reason. Yeah. I always like a cool looking truck, but it doesn't have to be a show truck. Like my truck's a daily driver. It's nothing, not even close to being compared to a show truck. Okay. But yet I've had it here several times. I've had awards with the truck because it's different. It's the low star, we call it the low star. It's just different, and it's a different take on what you can do with something that's aerodynamic. But I still come out here, I guess, and I pray things are going to get better. You know, in 08, 09, we were in the same boat. Things got better. We moved on from it, and like everybody else, you move on, and eventually you will. But what do I like the most about it? It's a hard question because
the scenery.
I mean, I'm almost coming up on 30 years of doing it, and it's not like the old days. We used to have more fun in the old days. I get maybe we could get away with something we couldn't, but not just that, just the people in general. I think. But today's social media has brought more people back together instead of the CB radio or at the truck stop. Hey Joe, how you doing? Hey, you know. I think now we live in a different world where, you know, we just text each other or type or, you know, hey, I'll be broadcasting over here or doing my thing or whatever. And there are a few of us out here that want to keep the journey going, want to keep trucking kind of old school the way it was, but bring some new into it so that we don't lose interest in ourselves.
Right.
I mean, look, I'm going to be 51 in December. I mean, I've got how many more years to work? Probably until I die.
I was gonna say you could do that until like you can't see anymore. Right?
And my problem too, I do have a problem, is that I thought, well, you know, if I couldn't drive tomorrow, if the government said you're done, what would I do? Would I go back to radio? Probably not, because that market, I've been away from it now over 10 years. Yeah, it's changed so much still. I know some people still doing it, but. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with my life. You know, it's tough. I really don't have any. I don't have computer skills. I'm not. It's tough. It's a tough question.
I mean, you would think that everybody says everything you have, everything here is brought by truck. Correct. You know, so you would think that would be some type of job security. Right?
You would look. I mean, I've done container work. I do it yard. I don't go into the ports. My truck is port compatible, but I just don't have the twig card. I don't have the patience. That's another thing. I don't have the patience. As you get older, you're like, I got to sit in a K-line for 8 hours.
Oh my gosh.
To get a box that I may or may not get a chassis for. I don't know how to get away with it. And right now, container work is completely slow because Mark, the guy who I'm with, he was doing nothing but containers. And for a while, we were doing okay, but then people came in and started bidding it, underbidding it, to where it was in half. And I'm like, how are you putting fuel in the truck, paying for a driver, going port to port, the time consuming and the dollar amount just wasn't there. And you look at containers now, if you go into some of the shipping now, it's all automated trucks inside there. They're flat trucks, they're automated. You ever watch the movie Logan?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember the scene where he's on the highway with the containers?
Yeah.
That's those platforms underneath. Now those were CGI. Right. But those are a reality in China, at the port, and here in LA and San Pedro.
That's crazy.
I think there's 2 shipping lines. I can't remember which one it is. It's Maersk, I think it is. Yeah, Maersk. They set the box, and those trucks are automated. There are no truck drivers in the trucks. In fact, the cranes being operated are being done in India, overseas. There is no guy climbing those stairs to get in those cranes. So what about the longshoremen part of that? What about those long guys that were union doing their thing? And speaking of union, what about those guys?
Yeah,
Yellow.
Right. Oh my gosh, yeah. So let's talk about that real quick. I thought that when Yellow went under, that would just open up an opportunity because the word on the street is that they were undercutting everybody. But is that happening? Like Yellow's gone. Where is that, pickup from everybody else?
All their freight was stuck in trailers and it was stuck at their cross docks. So yes, somebody had to come in. Customers still had freight that needed to be delivered. Who was going to do it?
Yeah.
They outsourced it, I believe. Old Dominion got okay. So what they did was they went bankrupt. To liquidate, that's the best word, is liquidate everything you have. So they hired UPS to come in and start moving the freight to the UPS for the yellow trailers, unload it, cross-dock it, put it in their trailers, take the trailers back, and then they're going to sell the equipment or whatever. And I don't know if ABF, RNL, Saya, which Saya I think was a part of the YRC group. I'm not positive on that, but I think they were. But they have all new trailers too. So that parcel. The parcel industry is pretty big. It always will be because they need those short bus.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. Somebody had to come in and move the freight, but now that it's declared bankruptcy or under the title, it doesn't have to be a union that comes in and moves that freight around. So that's how they got away with it. And speaking of Old Dominion, they did buy some properties for the cross docks. Not the customers of Yellow, not that I'm aware of, but they just bought basically the property. They're going to assume the properties, because they can use the space. Like the one here in Fontana, the one off of Riverside Ave, I believe it is. I think that one too is another one where they're going to. The freight's been moving, but you're right. To answer your question, I thought for sure we'd have a spike in all these. Come pick up some yellow freight. We need to move this freight. No. It was like, hello, is this thing on? And then I learned later on it was they were outsourcing it to third parties and so forth and so on.
Before everything happened.
Yeah, I think Freightwaves talked about it on their podcast as well. Pretty sure they did. But yeah, Yellow and all the employees and the drivers, 23,000 some people. I mean, they had to have seen it was coming. I never really
was on the wall.
Office people. I never corporate people. You work in that environment every day. You see what's going on. If you're blinded by it, then you shouldn't have been there. Nothing personal.
Like
I'm just saying. If you didn't know what was going on around the water cooler, you should have been privy to what was happening.
Oh yeah, that was probably
because
years
it didn't happen. Oh, absolutely. Nothing happens overnight.
No.
Nothing. I mean, Asian Alex, cool guy. I wish he'd have something more than just depressing news all the time. Keeping it real. But I mean, he does focus on the companies that are shutting down, the owner-operators shutting down, the small people, but at the end of the day, sometimes maybe they weren't aware of it, but you have to know. If you're an S-Corp, if you're an LLC, you have to know how your business is being ran. If you're not, then you're the one that's to blame for it.
I mean, you gotta have a pulse on the company you work for or your own business.
Right.
I mean, come on.
I mean, if I fail, I can only blame me. I can't blame my truck. I mean, I understand the truck is going to have problems, and it may fail me.
Right.
But I have to consume that when I take that responsibility on.
Let's talk about trucks failing, because OTR Performance, we make a diagnostic tool that can send dealer-level commands to your truck. So, we can get you out of a D rate, we can force a regen, we can reset those fault codes. And the biggest thing with our product is we can save on dealer and tow fees. Have you ever had to get towed? Have you ever been stuck in a D rate? Talk about that and just that whole process.
With Gardner, when I was at Gardner Trucking for like 7 or 8 years in the early 2000s up until 2018. There were a couple trucks I got stuck in. And they were at the time able to kind of figure out like, oh, your truck's derating, let me help you out through the satellite system or however it was being done. But unfortunately, they still had to call a tow truck out. The process of waiting, the fees for tow trucks are unbearable.
Like how much?
I've never towed my trucks this day, knock on wood. Here, I'll give you an example of towing fees. The last time Gardner, when I was there, I was in Burbank, I think I broke down on 5. To tow the truck back to Chino was $850, and they were using their own towing company. So I can only imagine.
Did you have a trailer?
I worked when I lived in Arizona. I lived in Arizona from 2000 to 2009. I worked for a company called Western Towing. I hauled land haul. We hauled city buses all day long. That's all I did. 10, 12 buses a day. 120 degrees out there. They're on CNG. They break LNG. They break out all the time.
Right.
We were charging hourly, and it was always round. It was always port to port. So when you leave the yard to go pick it up, come back, that's what we charged them. Some companies were charging $350 just to come out, then another $200 to hook up, and then whatever the mileage was to wherever it was going.
I mean, is that the worst scenario? You're stranded with a load, you know?
And they know it. They know it. They know it, so they kind of have you by the, you know what?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're on their beck and call, because you don't want to sit there. You have to have the truck repaired. It needs to be taken to a service center, a dealer, whatever, or back to your main terminal. But
I was even talking with some people this weekend about. They said that they were like the truck was stuck in the middle of like the city, and so they had to get a tow truck to get them off of the road. And so they moved them off the road. That was one thing. And then they had to get the same or another tow truck to haul them to the dealer.
Correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that scenario, let's say the freeway service patrol, who has their own Class 8 records.
Right.
They sit on the side of the freeway. You see them all the time. If you break down in a lane, you run out of fuel, you're derated, whatever the reason you're blocking a lane, they come over, they get you off the exit. They're not permitted to take you anywhere where you want to go to have your truck fixed.
Just clear you off the highway.
Like your car, like your vehicle. They'll get you somewhere to a safe point that they have designated along the freeways. Then what they'll do is, then you must call, or your company must call and have it be another record come out. Now, they don't charge to take you off the freeway to do that service. That's the benefit of at least the freeway service.
Right.
If they're not available, when Highway Patrol comes out, or a city agency, you're downtown, depending on whoever they're using, Pepe's towing, sorry.
I don't know what the quotes mean.
Platinum, or like if they have to call those guys out, they have their own rate because they're in a contract with the city or the state or whatever. So they come out, and usually you'll just have them do the whole thing. But there are times where you're like, oh, you want to charge me how much? So, but they'll take you over here, unhook you. Now you're still waiting on the other truck to come and get you. You're burning that ELD time because, God forbid, we're able to stop it when it's not our fault.
Oh,
because,
really? The
well,
ELD runs?
ELD never stops. The minute you know the rules, the minute you turn it on, you have 14 hours to do whatever it is you're going to do during the day. Only 14. You go past that, and if you go past that, sure, if you're on a tow truck and you're broken down, you can go off duty because you're riding passenger with the guy.
Oh, okay.
Or you can just put it on PC, or if they give you the option, a lot of them don't.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, but again, you're still now, you know, physically you're 14 hours, but now you're 17 hours. Depending on if you break down at the end of the day and you're waiting another 9 to 10 hours.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do?
What are you doing? Yeah.
And then what if you're in a day cab? You can't go sleep or berth. So
Oh my gosh.
So what are you supposed to do?
In the heat, when the truck's not running.
But having said that, though, there is a comment section. Hey, I broke down at my 10th hour. The guy didn't show up for 5 hours. You just write it down. I think they'll let that slide.
Sure. I mean, that would make sense.
I don't see how they could blame you for it. You broke down.
Yeah,
but that's some of the problems with ELD. It's not that we got into that conversation.
Yeah, no.
But tell me more about OTR. So
yeah.
Because you guys had hit me up on email, and I didn't know anything about you guys.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
Going back to the satellite function, if you break down on the side of the road and you're out in the middle of the desert center,
right?
If you guys can get me going from coming over the air from the computer and just controlling like if a company wants to control my speed, they can reset my speed while I'm driving. Some of the parameters can be done.
Right.
It's an expensive program, that's why a lot of them don't do it. Or they bought their own system because they're a mega carrier.
Yes. Yeah.
But for the solo independent owner-operator guy, you guys would be a benefit, I suppose, because you're able to do the same work with the software that we have in our truck in today's world, and whatever you guys can provide to try to get us out of a scenario in which maybe we might be stranded.
That's exactly it. So our product, the adapter plugs into your truck. Through our app on our phone, you can view live data.
Nice.
You can view soot levels. You can see, if say you got a code coming up and you're like, wow, I don't even know what this code is.
Correct.
Our app will tell you exactly what the code is. And it'll define it, and then you can reset the code, If it pops up again, now you have a major issue. If it doesn't, well, then you can still go.
Right.
You know, most of the time we get you at a G rate. So if you're limping along, you know, you can force a regen. Maybe that's all your truck needed, which is great. You know, we talked to a lot of mechanics, and they're like, you know, regen as many times as possible. You know, like
nice.
Keep it going. So. Yeah, that's what our product will get you out in a pinch. So it's kind of a peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of equate it to, you know, like your emergency kit. You know, you got your WD-40, you got your duct tape, you know, you have your OTR tools.
Yeah.
You know, and that can get you out of, that could save you. It can save you time and money on dealers.
So if I'm thinking about this correctly, I would be able to actually diagnose I would analyze my computer, my truck, instead of always relying on the mechanic who comes out and plugs in the laptop to see where my parameters may be, if one cylinder might be missing, or if the fuel rail is not having accurately at its pressure, so forth and so on. I'd be able to do that as an owner, either on my own computer at home or at the truck itself.
Yeah, well, exactly. A lot of some of our folks will look up the fault code. Maybe it's like a knock sensor or something like that. They can then call ahead to their dealer of their choice because they can drive there, that know it safely,
right? And
they can say, hey, I just need to replace this part, and when they get there, the part's ready to go, and then boom, they already diagnosed. Obviously, the mechanic will probably still diagnose it, but even hooking that up, you know, from the dealer, that's money.
And I don't have a new truck, but under new trucks, do you guys cover that warranty as well? Are you guys able to? Because I know a lot of manufacturers don't want outside people messing with the computer. So is that something that you guys are able to do on a copyright template?
Oh yeah. Ours work with the OEM software.
Okay.
Ours doesn't do
anything. So you guys work with the manufacturer?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So Jason Scheist is the owner, the CEO of the company. He was a diesel guy.
Oh.
So you know, it comes from experience on he knows the industry, and he knows what a truck driver needs. It's a cool story. He actually started the company because he worked for a shop. Okay. And he saw that people were coming in and they were charging a bunch of money just to clear code, you know, or just to force the regen. He was like, this is wrong. You know, this is wrong. There's got to be a better way. So he came out with this for consumer level. You know, now you can send dealer commands on your phone.
I typically spend $80 to have the guy to come out just to plug in the computer and tell me what he thinks wrong with it. Then he actually physically goes around and check if that is the situation. He'll clear it, like you said, find out. He'll tell me the SP codes or whatever they are for Navistar for international, at least for the Max Force, which we have on a lot of the forums and on Facebook and stuff. Under Max Force, we have typically the same, and I think all manufacturers have the same. Typically, the same sensors go out like that. The DEF sensors, NOx, the in and out.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's ridiculous.
But something like that.
And sometimes it's not. That's not what the problem is.
Right. Or it's like they're throwing ghost codes, you know, and you're like, what the heck is wrong with my truck? You know, can I make it, or do I have to call a tow truck, or do I have to go to some random dealer that I don't trust?
Sometimes the ECMs are so sensitive, and especially after a truck walk or something, they'll throw off these random codes out of nowhere, and you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And you're like, I just replaced that, or whatever.
Right. And with our tool, you could reset your fault codes, and then if it's clear, you're good to go. If not, then you know you have a problem.
Right.
So it's just that extra peace of mind that you can have with you. For sure. Like I said, it's just another tool for your toolbox.
Let me ask you this, so because I bought my truck from Gardner, if you were to buy a used truck from like a modern day used truck, anything current, let's say 5-6 years, if you were able to buy it, let's say I buy it from Swift. Swift has their own codes. They have their own lock system in the computer itself, so where drivers aren't able to go in and change the speed on the cruise control or your tack or whatever. Right. And so sometimes you buy the truck, but you didn't buy it from them, and now the truck's only going 65 miles an hour. Now I have to go to the dealer and have them get the code from Swift to unlock it. So let's say I want to clear the entire truck and clear it into an owner-operator memory or status. So are you guys capable of doing that?
Not like deleting anything? Yeah.
In other words, where they literally shut the whole thing down and reset it up so you're setting up what you want versus what you bought what the company had as it was ordered.
Yeah, I don't. That's a great question. Honestly,
okay. And I come across a lot of that. Guys are buying trucks, and for whatever reason, it's not allowing them to do this. Like turn off the DRLs.
That's a great question.
When your wipers go on, the headlights come on. You're like, and all the marker lights, like on my International. But I don't want to go in and spend. It's going to be $400 for me to go to International, for them to have it a day or two, so you can come out and completely get rid of what Gardner's, because Gardner had their system, their setup on it, to get it out of my ECM so that I can put it the way I want it.
Right.
I mean, I dig. The truck was set up okay with Gardner, so I'm cool with the way it is. I don't drive fast anyway, so for me, I'm like, I don't need extra power and all this BS. It's a max force. It's a 400 horsepower engine with it's an N13 from Navistar or the C13 Caterpillar. Because they still run them in Australia and Brazil.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they still call them ProStar down there, even though they have the new bodies or the new hood. Yeah. Those guys don't want this RH or MH or Z8, whatever.
No. They want the rig as it was.
Yeah, and speaking of International, isn't it funny that ProStar, the Max Force was around quite a while. Then they went to this A26 and someone was like, well, that's not really working out. Let's go S13. It's still the same thing.
It's marketing.
What are you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
We're making it better.
Right, making it better. Well, Ron, I don't know. I mean, I think we covered a lot.
We did.
Yeah, I really don't have any more questions for you unless you. Why don't why don't you let people know where to find you, your YouTube channel, how to get a hold of you, or how to view your vlogs? Because I mean, this is a great conversation. I can see why you have
Beast of Logan.
Yep.
Beast of Logan, right there.
Yep.
Hashtag Lowstar. Yeah, on Instagram. If you want to get a hold of me on like Messenger or whatever, do it on Instagram through Beast of Logan. Just hit me up that way. I respond so much quicker than I do off the Gmail from YouTube. But yeah, please like, subscribe if you watch it. If you think it's boring, let me know if it's boring.
Smash that like button.
Give me this, give me the middle finger.
Is that an option?
I'm an open book, man. You might hear some radio stuff because like I still love radio. Like there's K Earth 101 here. I love their totally 80s Friday night. It's my genre.
Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it.
It's totally 80s Friday night on K Earth 101. I mean, I just love it, dude. Like
it's 2 for Tuesday.
But and you'll hear me that. I'll see on the flip side of the deuce, bitty bang, bitty boom. Kicking out back, ow! Oh, and then the world famous, come on.
Right, yeah.
That's the tagline. Come on.
Yeah, that is a tagline.
Come on. Yeah, I love it, man. And thank you so much for everybody that does watch my channel. I appreciate it. Beast of Logan. Like, subscribe, appreciate it. Instagram or YouTube.
Awesome. Well, you heard it from the horse's mouth, or from the beast's mouth, guys.
There you go.
We're here live at the California Trucking Show. Thanks a lot. That's fine.
Oh,
dude.
That was awesome. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. That was great. Oh.
We'll share this with you.
Yeah, what will it be on? You gonna be on YouTube? Or
yeah, we'll throw it on the YouTube channel. We'll cut it up and just do a bunch of stuff with it. I can send you the raw footage if you want.
No, I don't need all that.
Just share it.
Yeah.
Tag you.
Oh, awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. You email me and let me know when you got that when you're gonna post it.
We'll do.
And then I'll bring it up in my video to watch you guys.
I sent already. I think I got you on Instagram. I'm not sure.
Beast of Logan. Yeah, it's the same as the next.
So I already tagged you on Instagram. I posted a picture or video. So.
I love that it's a Marvel reference. Those movies are sweet.
I'm so excited for Deadpool 3.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Oh, I feel bad for Hugh. I feel so bad for Hugh because he's had to keep the fucking beard.
Yeah.
So they filmed I think he said they filmed 7 days worth of material. Yeah. Then we got the spy photos, which they let out.
Oh yeah, okay.
Then the writer strike and the actor strike. So they stopped. So here he is in full ready work.
Yeah. He's I just want this on my face.
Oh my god.
Now, his wife Deb hates the beard, so he wanted to shave it. But it's like, but I can't because I stopped everything right back where we were.
Yeah.
So he's had the damn beard now 7 or 8 months already, and he's still working out. Now he's not with his wife either, which I mean, he doesn't really like her. Yeah. Even bringing him back, which I thought was amazing, and I love how they're bringing him in the yellow and blue suit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think the only thing that's speaking to him was Ryan going, come on, look, we can get this done. We'll just do an alternate Logan.
Yeah,
And
because
I think
Logan died.
Yeah,
It's like
he's going to be a variant of himself, and of course he breaks the fourth wall. What's that?
I recognize it right
Starlink.
I know.
Yeah, that piece of Logan.
I know or what?
I was. No, we weren't on it.
I went on the phone with him.
Your Liberty Bear. No, it's parked.
I might order these guys. Those bags, those are not good bags.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I love it. The Marvel franchise has kind of gone a little awry. I think it's wearing thin on a lot of people. I think they're overdoing it now with 3 movies a year, and they're not making the profits they used to. They're realizing TV shows aren't working. Look, yes, but a lot of the shows aren't working out because they're a movie studio. They're not a television.
And also the problem is they're trying to be, I hate to say it, they're trying to be political.
Absolutely.
And it's just like, stick to the story.
It's always pushing the kids.
But here's the thing, it's like, we have so much content in the comics themselves. Take the material from the comics. Don't try to bring real world crap into it. Like, they missed the mark on shit.
I'm a little camera shy, bro.
Like, you're trying to bring all this, like, women's comics.
Yeah, right.
That's not the comment that
I look at it. This is what the studios need to understand. We get people who are gay. We get people who are LGBT. No one cares. Nobody cares. To be quite honest, I'm glad that finally those people are getting their day in Hollywood and they're doing a lot more. I applaud the hell out of that. We don't care. Yeah. It doesn't. You don't have to make it a point. Yeah. You can think no one's going to watch it if it's not, culture great.
here's the thing, like, even like, you could have put whatever.
So Daredevil, they filmed five episodes. They're gonna do an 18-episode run, which is amazing. So they have 5 films.
Really?
That was 7 months ago. Feige has been reviewing it. Cancel on it. But they're gonna give them 20 episodes.
They're doing a TV show now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Daredevil Week 1.
No, Daredevil.
No, it's supposed to be really good. Charlie Cox.
I don't know.
Oh,
Is it the way it is? What's the name? Is
absolutely same cast.
Oh,
Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, still Kingpin. Kingpin was going to get his own movie. The scripts are never, the writing.
So, I feel like the writing was really good early on in this Marvel thing. Like, really funny, fascinating. It's like, oh, this is great. Deadpool.
Yeah. Here's what I think, and I love Marvel. I think they had a game plan of doing all the Infinity Wars up until the end. And I think what happened was, I don't think they ever thought they were going to make it.
yeah, no, I think
Because these are ideas that came early on in the company.
Okay.
But when they realized we have it now they're like, okay, that's good. We're looking at and honestly, you can feel it in the presence of the latest films. Eternals, Black Widow. I mean, I can go on and on. The Marvel's coming out. They're going to drop the Marvel thing. Even though it's dropping in the next 3 weeks, they're going to bring it back to Marvel too. Which it didn't exist to do the Marvel. Why are we calling it the Marvel? Because the woman said a minute ago, all the women are in it, and we better call it the Marvel. It makes no sense.
I mean,
it's got the worst reviewing so far on audience reviewing ever. So they don't.
Here's the funny thing, so DC has been looking at output actor.
Yeah, I've hated DC because they're so good at the comic books. I I don't understand why they can't. And they're actually really good at television.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal at television.
Oh yeah.
On the CW, the Flash, you name it, the Arrow universe. But when it comes to film, DC, I don't know. It's almost like, well, we want to keep up with Marvel, but we're quietly not. But we are trying to do it. They're never going to do it.
So there's Batman, there's the Flash.
Aquaman 2's coming. So now that Gunn's over there, he's erasing the entire actors and bringing in a whole new thing again when we just barely got used to that system. So you're like, how are you going to introduce this whole week? And then go, well, you know what? We're going to cancel that.
But here's the thing, the Flash movie is supposed to reset everything.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah, it's called, it's Flashpoint.
Right. But
that gets so confusing. Because it's like, what realm is this guy in?
Here's another main problem with DC is they can't get this out of their brain. And it does sell, don't get me wrong. I love the Robert Pattinson version of Batman. But they need to stop doing Batman.
My gosh.
How many times are we going to keep hearing about Bruce Wayne? And the joke
sick.
is insane. I mean, it's...
New Joker.
Let's get away from that and bring in some real...
Like Lobo, you know who Lobo is? He's a killer character. Teen Titans obviously have that, but I'm a DC fan.
Yeah.
Like Marvel, I'm like, man.
I was binge watching Gotham Knights, and I thought it was pretty good.
Which one?
Gotham Knights.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I thought that was really good. I'm just tired of these things. They take the rope and they go. And I'm like, what is doing? Are you telling me you can't get writers that good? I mean, and they take the comic book.
Yeah, but they're trying to flip. But no, here's the problem. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with DC is a dark universe. Like, it is all. Like, it's about it's very, very dark. And they're trying to fluff it up to be like at the Marvel level. Right. Kids were like, no, DC's dark. Exactly. Like Batman, parents die. Gotham, Superman, world gets blown up. Wonder Woman, they get it's just overall, it's a very dark universe.
At the end of Justice League or the Batman v Superman, it might have been your one. They have what's the face coming up to talk to Lex Luthor about Deathstroke. Which Will Smith played. They should. Slade Wilson, even in the Arrow universe, is phenomenal.
Yeah.
DC didn't run with his own movie because it's too much shit.
That's what Deadpool was based on. You know that, right? Deadpool was based off Slade Wilson.
Deadpool is a parody. That's why he brings it all. It's a parody. There's Slade Wilson. That's why it's Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And he wears the cross.
He's wearing a mask with the hat.
It's a rip-off copy. But yet, DC's backing off saying, they already done the movies, they've done two, and now they're doing this. We don't need to worry about it. Yeah. Which actually, that's a badass character. Oh my god, he's and then we bring in Quake, well, that's Marvel, but see, and that's the problem with Marvel. So all these Marvel and DC characters are rip-offs from each other.
Oh, 100%, 100%, yeah.
And I don't know who did the rip-off.
Who did better video games, DC or Marvel? Have you played Batman series?
I'm gonna say DC. I'm gonna say DC.
Yes.
Again, I was always a huge DC fan. When the movie started out, I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But it's to the point now, and Robert Downey Jr. said it best. He goes, you know what? It was a great job. I love it. I love everything we did with it. But he even said that I just feel that the studio is going off in some direction. So just keep what I have.
Yeah. Don't mess with it. Don't break what you got, man.
Just do more of that kind of thing. Like, I would love an extended part of it. Like, we need to have the same plot.
Within a franchise, Marvel's made $20 billion. Take that money and invest it in a really good film. Like, you guys started on it. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It's all about, because Disney is the problem. You have that eye of that watcher right there. And Disney's like, no. Don't do that. Yeah. Like the Little Mermaid. I didn't really want to watch it.
Red. That's all I care about.
I need strawberry. I need strawberry red, medium red, highlight. Honestly, red. I don't care. But like they should have put a little more red in it.
Yeah.
Because the actors did a great job. I thought they did a real. I thought they did a slam.
Yeah, the storyline was good.
I get why people were mad. It wasn't because she was a black chick. It was like because the hair looked like a dirty white. It was ridiculous. Like, why didn't they? And editing in place. Why didn't they go? It was right. Right? And they CGI the hair a little bit. That's what green scale. They try to make it dark when it's not dark. It wasn't dark. There were a couple things with Ursula, but and I thought Melissa did a great job. But they, again, I think that they could have done but they did. They tried to take away, which was fine and it wasn't bad. But I think they could have done a little bit more. As much money as a budget that they had on it, agreed. Use those resources. Because it honestly was great. It was really
Yeah, it was good.
It was cute. It was good.
Yeah. And that's what it's like. Take the mind of like you watching the old Little Mermaids. Like you have to make like focus on the movie being something you've never seen Little Mermaid ever. You know, like you're watching like it for the first time.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm so glad that they're bringing minorities, if you will. I hate to use that word too.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they're bringing them more into films and Hollywood. I get it, but Hollywood is so adamant about forcing it down your throat. Don't force it down there when you're making money off it.
Yeah, I got help. The only other one going right now is the CCB.
Yeah, I gotta go. Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad to hear it.
Email me, let me know.
We'll do. I'll have Steve let me know, and then once the video's live, I'll just work up the
Absolutely, yeah.
So you don't want no like.
I know I'm going through there.
No, I said just about a day before it comes out.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'll mention you guys on the video, and I'll tell them to go watch it there.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I don't need to.
All right, sweet. Yeah.
I only got 3,000. You guys got like a million. You guys got like a million.
Yeah, right there. I think we're at the YouTube.
Well, you guys are a business.
Yeah. I mean, we're pushing for it. I mean, we're trying to push it.
And I don't do TikTok ever at all. I can only put on what I have. Agreed. Me, TikTok's more of a young audience.
True. You'd be surprised.
But there are.
TikTok.
Yeah, it is. I don't even know. I do Facebook here and there. I'll like I said, the classic hobby page. Yeah. I'll put like trucks out here on every day. So that's I try to do this too. I'm watching YouTube. Yeah, I wish I could go back into radio. I was talking to Ford, he does Dr. Stadium and Parkhead Repairs. Dave's great guy. But we talked, he's like, yeah, dude, I'm into it now, and you haven't done it in so long. That first of all, the schematics are inside, the board operator, everything's going on. Yeah, it was great meeting you. Yeah, it's totally different. It's so much easier, but
I can see you doing it.
and I would rather do that. I think that would be the more. It would feel more radio. Yes, because it's a studio. I love that shit.
Yeah, I love it too. I'm not doing audio club.
Yeah, I have a podcast. That's why I wanted to do this. I've been invited to some podcasts, but I'm like, it didn't make sense. Like, but I don't do any of that continuation, so I really got no podcast. Yeah. You know, guys, I'd be like, dude, this guy's really fun, man. No, I dig it, man. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know, and then I'll say, hey guys, they got that video up, so you guys go check it out over here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, hit them up, and the likes, smash that subscribe. See, and then it's like, see you on the next one.
See you on the come out.
It's so mundane now. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, I'm on YouTube. Oh my god, Sarah. All right, guys, take care, man.
Yesterday we had endless biz. Everyone was starting to talk, and I'm like, yeah. And I had cataloged out, the rigs on the catalog, and I'm like, I haven't been here the whole weekend. I literally just go to the other side. I bought it. You put in a rotor, for reland, I think it was an hour. I can show you what rotor. It's super easy. You're pretty confident. Oh, that's It was funny. We went to the city of Tempe throw it down, take the top and close it down. And then 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and there's red and blue lights all over inside the room, and the fire truck was going up and down the alley. And I'm like, that log without smoke. And it filled up, it gets the entire neighborhood. As far as you can see the smoke. And I go out there and I'm like, oh, mother of God. I'm out there with the hose. The guy went by and I'm out there with the hose killing it. And it had smoldered and filled in smoke like a major kind of forest fire.
Steve is wandering around the show. He'll be here in a little bit for our second interview.
That was awesome, right?
So stay tuned.
Obviously, I never use those things again. Or if I did, it's over. Yeah. Oh, you just put the stuff in it? Yeah.
I was watching.
You're watching?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready to sit down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm
Also, something, if you don't mind, this thing's supposed to last 8 hours.
It looks like it's got some battery left.
Just plug her in real quick.
Sure.
But what I was going to say is, I'd like to.
It's a nice gimbal. What's this on top? What is that?
That is an AI where it has an app, you turn it on, and it's a light. It's a light, but it also, you can do hand gestures like this, and it will follow you around.
Oh, really?
So you could walk all around, and it will follow you.
Ah,
So
that's cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let me let you know. What I was going to say is, I'd like to interview you on OTR for our channel.
Yeah.
Now, since you guys have the mics and all that stuff, let him record it.
Okay.
And then he just, give it to us, and we could use it on our channel or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's see, I'm not like, Raul would probably be better with Jonathan to talk about the product, because they know the in-depth, I'm still kind of new.
Who was I talking to yesterday? Because somebody showed me, was it Steve?
David or Raul, or we had Jacob and David, and then Jonathan and Raul.
Okay, I don't remember who it was.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
just
that
trying
was
to think of ways to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you've done so much. I feel like we owe you.
No. What I was thinking of, like, Steve, not Steve. Why do I keep thinking he's Steve?
I don't know.
That's Jonathan over there, right?
Jonathan and Raul.
Raul, okay. About, like, you guys do the Kentucky show.
Yeah, the Matt show.
And I would like to do that. And what I was thinking of, if we could have a spot next to you, I could bring my canopy. You could set this up underneath the canopy, and you'd have the rafters to put the lights or whatever.
Right.
But we would, and then have the big monitor in the back, and we could just play the Montana trips, the Utah trips across the back. We've got a big neon BigRigTravels sign and live on air neon sign.
Well, I know that we have a big footprint there. We got like a 40 by 80 spot or something like that. Massive spot again. So yeah, man, it's definitely something.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do it even before I knew you. But now it's kind of like this being my first experience this way,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, this is good. I liked it.
Well, what I would love to next time, of course, hindsight's 2020, but obviously, like I would love a big sign of you, that says, BigRigSteve is gonna be here, maybe we even put times,
Right.
Come through the floor,
Right,
whatever,
right.
and that way when they're walking by, people know, like, oh, YouTuber, got the big YouTube sign, BigRigSteve, BigRigTravels, and when they walk by, that would be sweet. And honestly, it'd be cool to even show like the live feed.
Yes.
As it's going. That's pretty cool with the chat.
Right. I thought of that, having like a different monitor for the chat, and then they could even ask questions.
Yeah.
And we just answer them live on it, and it could be just an all-day thing.
I mean, it's fun. I love answering these questions. I love your people, man. They're great.
They really are. They really are.
Interview the interviewer. That's what they said. Yeah.
See?
Bridge over troubled waters. Mystic Wolf. Trials and tribulations. Yeah. I don't know who are handing out the yellow bags this time. Here's papers. I don't know what the yellow bags are, guys. We're handing out some cool black bags, that's for sure. Well, Andy Z was on here earlier talking about how thankful he was for that medallion. Yeah.
We're supposed to have somebody else show up at 12.
Okay.
And I hope...
Janet, I hope there's bacon in those yellow bags.
This is the last medallion.
Uh-oh. Last medallion, folks. Last medallion.
So when that guy shows up...
those are sweet.
What's his name? I don't remember. Somebody's supposed to be in the parking lot already.
Andy said I hear my name. Andy, we were just talking about how thankful you were. You were writing previously. How thankful you were for meeting Steve and getting that medallion. Yeah. Anybody have any questions for Steve before we get into this second interview? What's with the bacon, guys? Is it some with bacon on this?
They're on their own on that.
All things bacon, that's true.
Apparently bacon is what everybody likes in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, Alan was on his way.
Alan? Okay. That's his medallion if he ever shows up.
Last medallion forever? I don't think forever, right?
No. Just that I brought with me in a truck.
Yeah.
So next time I go home, I've got a couple hundred more.
Oh yeah. And you don't want to tell everybody what's in the works, but possibly some really cool trucks. Oh, Andy wanted to ask how far in advance a load schedule?
It depends. Sometimes it's like an hour.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's two days. It just depends on when the customer tells my trucking company when they want us to pick it up.
Right.
So
it's funny, we were driving past your hotel, and it was like, and you were like, oh, where's Steve's truck? We're looking, we're like, oh, is it that one? I'm like, no, it's not that one. It's at the Starlink. So we're just looking for the Starlink.
Well, we're the only one in that corner.
Yeah,
like right in the middle.
Yeah, it was funny because we were driving, and we saw a truck look just like yours. Obviously different company, but it was funny. I was like, oh, that's Steve. Like, nope, that's not Steve.
Right.
He's got it. Black seems to be the new black. That's true. That is true. Ken Fickle says, hi, Steve, from way up here. Ken, where are you? Are you on top of the mountains, or it is a good crowd going through here. Oh. Hey, Steve 1 told Steve 2 about the $1 Million Mile contest. Yeah. What is the $1 Million Mile contest?
Actually, it's a 2 million mile.
2 million mile contest.
But what we did is we turned it into a game.
Okay.
Where, I don't know, September 1st through the 15th or whatever, we ran a contest where they go to our website and you enter the date you think we will hit 2 million miles, and the state you think we will hit 2 million miles.
Oh my God.
Now, if you
And that's all up in the air. You have no idea.
exactly
Yeah,
because
well,
the
that's
days off or a vehicle breakdown or freight available or so there's nobody knows. I don't. There, there's no secret. It's just where do you think?
Yeah.
And so if you guess, just say you guess the date. We'll take all the people that guess the date correctly and pick one winner, and they'll win $50 worth of BigRigTravels merchandise. Same thing with the state.
Yeah.
If more than one person got the state correct, we'll just draw, automatically from there. But if somebody, or more than one, just gets the date and the state correct, they'll win $250 worth. Because that's like the date and the state.
I mean,
so,
that's.
so that's what's coming up.
Where are you right now in miles?
I don't know. Somebody will have to tell me.
Does anybody know?
It's on the front page of the website, but I'm guessing we're like 16,000 away. Kind of close.
Oh, about 13,000 to
Okay.
go. Thanks, Mr. Wolf.
There you
William
go.
asked, Steve, how you feeling today?
Good.
Good. He looks well rested, folks.
I just vegged out in the room.
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
good for
That's
you,
like-
man. Good for you. Oh, that's nice, Don. Oh, it was nice meeting you yesterday. Don said that we were really nice. Well, you caught us on a good day, Don. Thanks, guys. Steve's. That's right. Steve 1,
In fact,
Steve 2.
We'll show.
Look at those guys. Working hard.
Now, who introduced them?
Okay, we got David here, and then Jacob back there, and then Jonathan way back there, and then Raul right here.
There you go.
And of course, I'm Steve too. Not Steve also, Steve too. Yeah. Janet said, I sure hope that there's going to be a big bash for the 2 million mile celebration. Band confetti, speakers. Oh, and the president. Oh, from the president, yeah. From the president, we're going to get a speech. Yep. Oh, wait, here we go. 1.98 million miles. Career miles. So, yeah, that is crazy.
We're getting there. And yesterday we talked about, we worked on airplanes and I decided to just try trucking for a while.
Yep.
My original goal was to do just truck drive for 1 million miles. Because back then, 1 million miles was such an astronomical number.
1 million miles.
Way out there. And now here we're looking at 2.
If somebody, isn't there something like, how many miles is a trip around the world, or how far is it to the moon in miles? And then we could say that Steve drove to the moon and back 3 times.
There you go. They actually told me a couple times.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So like this little thing right here.
Road crew is really nice. I could ask a question and I'll get, answer from 5 people.
Hey, hi Steve. Ask Steve if we brought
This one we have
the In-N-Out shirt. Do you have an In-N-Out shirt?
It's at home in the basement in the studio.
Okay.
I could die.
Oh, some kind of ribbon he needs to break through. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to drive your truck through like a ribbon, like you got a line going, all your
Right.
fans are sitting
There you
there at
go.
the line. Oh, that'd be sweet. That would be awesome. You have like a big get together. Wow, that'd be fun.
Oh, you are? Okay. Yeah, so on my end, I have a house.
That is driving to the moon and back 4.2 times.
There you go.
Thank you,
There you
Mr.
go.
Wolf.
Yeah, I know. You're north of Buffy. I'm going right across. That's cool.
Puppy dog alert, puppy dog alert.
I don't ever
Service
take it
dog.
off the go.
I'll tell you, I just wanted to bring my dog everywhere, just throw a service dog thing on it. Not to diminish anybody that needs a service dog, but just because I selfishly want my dog everywhere.
Right.
Good group. Did you guys enjoy the Beast of Logan interview we just did? You know, there's different content for Steve's channel, but he's a really nice guy. He had a lot to say about the industry. He's we heard it. You know, it's just so tough right now, the industry. He might even go, he said he's going to go maybe work for somebody. That company, yeah.
This is Stitch.
Otherwise,
Stitch!
He's a rescue puppy.
Oh, man. Cute.
He is my buddy. And he always has a toy.
Really?
One of the 50 toys he's got.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
Where's Stitch right now?
Belvedere, Illinois.
because he can hook the stuff. So there's another guy.
Well, now that we're sharing pictures, I have to show you my pup.
There you go.
And they have it in Entegra. Yeah, an old Yale phone. When I get into it, I did that big clip. So I bought my own.
Recent picture.
They were able to take the deck in, pull all the codes. He was like, we got codes. And because you're in Lawndale,
Ah, look at those eyes.
there's a guy.
Bernese Mountain Dog. His name is, my son named him, Johnny Appleseed.
There you go.
He looks a little older now, but his nose was like a little heart. So he's the best. Yeah, purebred. He's full flavored Bernese. He's not a Bernie Doodle. No offense to Bernie Doodle people, but. Oh, good call. Oh, I know. It's a lot of fluff. He's the best. He's just a lover. Johnny Appleseed. Supposedly he's going to get about 120. I hope so, because I love a big dog.
Now, do you let him on the bed with you?
I would, yeah, but my wife doesn't let it. He's just, we stay in our house. People ask if he sheds, and I'm like, well, our rule is everything tastes better with dog hair. So, yeah, he sheds. It's like tumbleweeds in the house.
See, with Stitch, when I go to bed, he loves being on the bed with me. He will just like plaster himself right next to you, and you can't roll over at all. And if you like scoot over an inch, he scoots over too. He will just plaster himself to you.
I mean, that's what I love about dogs. I had 2 cats. And the cats were like, I love cats. Oh my gosh, it's like on their own time, where it's like they're laying with you and they're petting. It's like, okay, well, I've earned their trust. But dogs, oh my gosh, you'd be like, get over here, dummy.
Yes.
Love you. No dogs on bed. Sorry, I hear you, Scott. I hear you.
But if you did that,
yeah, tumbleweed hair balls. A leaf blower. That's exactly it. Oh, thank you, John. 259, just in case. Anybody that doesn't know what Johnny Appleseed is. I love what Johnny's doing right now. Probably laying down.
I can't say it's like
You know what I did forget, folks? I forgot Cheetos today. Epic fail. Epic fail.
Somebody, by the way, somebody give me a link. I don't know if it's on Twitter or what. Somebody find a link for the Aunt Jemima grilling the Cheetos. Somebody give me the link to that picture. I know we got it somewhere. I just can't find it.
Yeah. About those inside jokes. It's just, you know, you can't make that stuff up. It has to organically just happen, right?
Yes.
Oh, a Johnny Appleseed monument? That's cool. Hey, Cameron. Hey, Pet Sitter 3. Oh, that's high rate.
I thought that guy's in the parking lot. Where is he?
Oh, he's in the parking lot?
He was.
Maybe we'll wait for him to show up, and then after that we'll start. Record a little interview. 179 people watching. Oh, 181. Wow. All right. Yeah, you do have a lot of organic things happening in your chat.
There's the way.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
Now, open the whole picture. Or is that it? Yeah, there you go.
That is crazy. A frog is grilling some Cheetos? Who took that picture? Did you?
Yeah.
Steve, looks like those are those fire Cheetos? Red hot Cheetos?
No,
or
I don't like
normal
Cheetos. Regular.
Yeah, not the puffs.
They might be fired by the time she gets done grilling them.
That is great. Oh my gosh. Stop talking about bacon and getting hungry. Look, Aunt Jemima is here.
So where's that road crew at? What's his name? Hold the medallion for him.
Yeah. Get here for your medallion. Last one. Well, not last one forever. Yeah, if anybody wants to know, we're here at the California Trucking Show in Ontario, California. OTR Performance. We invited BigRigSteve to sit down with us for the weekend and chat, some live stuff. It's been going awesome. Hopefully, we can meet up again in Kentucky at the Mats show. Any hot dogs with onions consumed today, Steve?
No.
No?
Actually, no food today.
No food yet, guys. Wow. Hello, Mr. Steve, too. Have you got any Cheetos for a poor, starving, hungry little froggy, please? Yes, we'll hook you up. We'll hook you up, bud. Wow, what's the most amount of people you've had watching at one time? You know?
They'll be able to tell you, but I think it's over 1,200.
Jeez. Oh, and that was like through some sketchy stuff, snowstorm.
By downtown LA, I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah. Well, we drove through LA. It's my first time in California. We drove through Hollywood Boulevard. Drove down there. And, you know, it's nice, and then it wasn't nice, and then it was nice, and it wasn't nice. But, 1,200 plus. Thanks, Mr. Cool.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the scenery.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Well, that makes sense that you're like, I can take the highway, a boring highway, or just take these back roads. Yeah. Yeah, that is amazing, Scott. That is amazing. I mean, who knew Steve was so interesting, right, folks?
I did.
Yeah, Steve did.
See you.
Howdy.
Alan.
How we doing?
Nice to meet you finally.
Good. There you go. Look at that.
Hey, I made it. Hey, everybody.
Right here on this camera.
Oh, this is the one. Hey, there's Steve right there. I made it.
See, now you even mimicked our flag.
Man, very cool. I've been watching everything. It's been great. I got a T-shirt here for Carol Ann. She wants you to sign. You can maybe get it to her somehow, and one for you, buddy.
Okay.
Not a problem. Let you finish up your interview. I'll walk around and be back.
Well, we got time right
Got time
now.
right now?
Yeah, we got
Great.
time right now, yeah.
Great. Cool.
Oh, you're right, man. That is here.
Yeah. Hey, this has been a great experience with Steve. This is for her. And she
Okay.
said, I was reading on the chat, she said, I would love an autograph T-shirt from Steve. I said, Caroline, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
So, Chris Thomas, so you can sign this to her and get it to her in the pink one. And this one, since you're in Riverside a lot, I just got it for you. I didn't put anything on it. It says Riverside. So I figured you're Riverside last. It says Riverside.
There you
Riverside
go.
Main Street.
All
You
right.
got it. Nice things you can wear at truck stops. You know,
There
you're
you
always
go.
looking for a shirt when we always watch you get out.
Good deal.
Very cool, Steve. There you are. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Very
Now, how
cool.
will I know how to get this to her?
Water for you?
Thank you.
Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe through one of the mods because I can't ask for the road crews personal information. So I think there's some way we could do it.
They could always email me the address.
Yeah, an address, Carolyn. Yeah, something like that. We'll do.
I'm sure
like
chat knows
Absolutely.
what to do.
Yeah. Steve Road Crew.
Well, you know what we got for you, right?
Oh, no way. Oh, a medallion. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Wow.
Show the people.
There you go, everybody.
A couple of these. And
Thank you so much, Steve. Gosh, you've been great. I appreciate it.
so how long you been following?
Oh, about 5 months.
Really?
4 months probably. Yeah.
So you're a
11.
newbie.
I am a newbie. Yeah, absolutely. I've always had to ask you a question. I was going to tell you road crew manager. What's the thing you think What's the thing you think about the most about driving?
Oh, that's a great question.
What's most on your mind?
To be honest with you, probably emails I gotta answer, how I can improve the website. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because I have hours on end to think,
Right.
and I'm always trying to think of how can I broadcast better? What do I need to do? What cables do I need? You know what I mean?
Right.
To
Exactly.
make it better.
The multi-camera thing you're talking about, that's going to be great if that's happening.
Eventually it will.
Eventually, yeah.
You know, there's so much to get into.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the next step. We had the Starlink, we met
Starlink,
that.
yeah.
2 million miles,
Right.
we're getting towards that.
Right.
The new website is being built
It's
now.
fantastic, Steve.
So we're getting there. It'll be the next rung on the
It's
ladder.
great. One of the things I like about Steve that he does is it's like a big car ride. He doesn't love this about you. No controversy, no arguing, no fighting. Because when you're in a car going somewhere, a family, you argue, right? But you ideally don't want to, and that's what I like about it. Because there's so much controversy. We're a united states, not a divided states. I always tell people. That's what I love about Steve. He makes it just perfect like that. I congratulate you. I commend you, sir, on that. It's a fantastic thing, Steve, that you're doing. And for everybody, and like you mentioned, during the pandemic, the viewership probably did go quite a bit. It's amazing. We've been stuck at home and everything. And you worth doing that, right?
Hey, Alan, Roger says you look like a crazy drummer. Do you
It's
play-
the Zildjian shirt. This is what I now I've dropped it. Here's Roger, mash it. It's great
Roger's
seeing all you
just
guys.
jealous. No.
I always type in there road crews, family road crews. It's real nice. Everybody looks out for each other. And that way it's like a community and we build that sort of thing and trust. And Steve wants everybody to respect each other and it's great. The mods are really cool with everybody. Flying's been great. Everybody's great. It's just a great thing. He took us through the Rockies and you just see that. When you go through the Rockies, you don't want to argue in a car. You just want to enjoy a trip. So I'm actually going to stay off the chat a little bit more sometimes and just enjoy the ride because Steve reminds me of my dad in a way. I used to go hunting, and he drove me all over the western United States, Utah, Colorado. We drive everywhere, and I just loved it. And it reminds me of that, and seeing the wide open spaces is what freaks me out. Is there's nothing there. There's room enough for all of us in this country.
So true, man.
There's space.
True.
But everybody wants to live on the East Coast, the West Coast, and when you drive, there's nothing there. So Steve, you've been everywhere. You've seen everything. You've been just about everywhere. What fascinates you the most? What's your most favorite place you've been? Besides home.
Besides home and the grill, probably the Northwest. Because you have the trees and the mountains,
Oregon,
and the ocean, the Snake River, Columbia River, Idaho, Montana,
all that corner, Northwest.
But you know, every part of the country has got its own. Arizona's got the deserts, you know.
Beautiful.
Texas has got the cowboys and stuff.
Yeah.
Florida, you know, space, everything. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so that the northern part is the most cleanest part.
Yes.
It's safe from a nuclear war too.
Yeah. How did you find Steve?
His website just appeared. I made comments on YouTube, like I'm friends with Paul McCartney, because I mentioned that Jeff Beck, the guitar player, did a PSA on how we should take care of the planet. And I thought, what a nice thing. And somebody commented they didn't like what I said, and Paul McCartney, who's Jeff Beck's friend, said, hey, no, the Alan said a cool thing, that's nice. And so Paul McCartney and I started developing friends, and somehow through that, I don't know why, your site ended up on my link. I don't know why.
Somebody, it makes sense that Steve would be in the same algorithm as Paul McCartney.
He loves music. I love when Steve sings. My favorite part is when Steve sings.
That's what I'm saying. We need him to sing. What songs does he sing?
Oh, he sings. Last night I had a gig. I'm a drummer, you know, and I dedicated "Driving My Life Away" by Native Rabbit.
That's a good song.
Truck stop cutie, coming on to me. It's fantastic. Yeah, that's how that. And then the internet, you know, links go around with each other. But it's a fantastic thing. I learned that Steve has the longest running travel site, and that's a fantastic thing for everybody involved. And it's great for the kids, and you're well aware of that, as Road Crew mentions. And it's just a fantastic thing, and it's a wonderful thing. And as a musician, I travel all over the place, and that's why I got into music. I meet musicians who don't want to travel and don't want to leave home, and I do. I love the road. I'm thinking about a Class C license down the road. I might get into it. You know, I can stop drinking.
That would be important.
Hey, one thing at a time.
Safety first, right? No, just kidding. You know, it's real important. Safe, and Steve is a safe driver. He always, even when 3 horses are passing in front of him, right? I have 3 horses. He's sitting there parking, all of a sudden 3 horses.
Yeah, it's like, I know I'm tired. Am I really seeing 3 horses?
I know, I'm thinking, what does Steve think of this? Am I seeing?
Because, you know, it was all dark.
It was all dark, yeah. Out there in Paris.
Out of that one shadow spot, or that one light spot.
Right.
Out of the dark, just 3 horses.
3 horses.
Were they wild horses, or
no? People were
riding them. Okay.
There are a lot of burros in that area, but Ritchie Canyon, Riverside, and they're famous. So a pack of burros. They've been there for a long, long time. And it's the 4 horsemen you got to worry about. The 4 horsemen.
Great point. Great point.
You don't want 4 horsemen to pass in front of you. I'm gonna let you guys get back. I'm gonna walk around for a bit. I'll come say hi. Hey, road crew again. Yay! Don't forget to mash it. And we got this. You guys come out. I told everybody it's great. Virtually they can be here. So I'm glad you guys came. That's a terrific thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave this here for you.
Well, that's very
nice.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's real important. Absolutely. Have a great time at the show, Steve. Thank you for interviewing Steve.
Oh my gosh,
appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Thank you. You're good.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about.
What a great, you know.
And it happens.
A road crew member I haven't met that I don't like.
And it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
I can stop at any truck stop, and sometimes people come up. Rest areas. I've even had them track me down to a customer.
Really?
You know, yeah.
Oh, because they see where you're at.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we gotta go meet Steve. He's right by the house.
Right.
Oh man.
And you know, there's one guy, Greg Treadway. We call him the weirdo in the ditch because where he lives in Beckley, West Virginia area, there's like a ditch, and he hangs out there and he holds up his road crew flag. You know, so we nicknamed him the weirdo, you know, in the ditch.
Yeah.
We've had people stand on the bridges, whether it's a pedestrian or whatever, you know, bridge, wave to us. They're everywhere. They are everywhere.
Like holding the road crew sign as you're driving on the bridge. Oh my God.
There is. I don't remember the guy's name. Once a Moose or something like that is his chat name.
Okay.
But he had a big old dinosaur suit. And he stood on the bridge as a dinosaur and waved to us.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
There's a guy in Ogden, Utah, that every time we go by, because you know Ogden, Utah is a big route for us.
Okay.
Every time we go by, he wears a different hat or a different head, a dog head, a reindeer head, Uncle Sam head.
Really?
For whatever reason, his thing, he has 1,000 hats. And it's something different.
No, that's great. Oh my God.
I think we actually have.
Bronco Willie. Who's Bronco Willie?
That's the guy in Ogden, Utah with the million hats.
Okay,
1,000
cool.
hats.
Yep.
I really think we have a very unique chat group.
What about need to show Steve too the flags? What are the flags?
The road crew flag.
Oh, is that what Alan just had?
No, his was homemade. Let me see.
Well, you have flags that you've created?
Yeah. We have a whole store full of everything.
Yeah. It is the best to see Steve's fan. The flag is so cool. Flying in the WV has one. Well, Alan's going to have fun for all of us, guys. Oh my gosh,
and see, that way they can hold on, you know, whether on the side of the road or whatever, and I can see that.
That's cool.
So that'll stand out.
Whole beard there.
Yeah. Well, I spruced up for you guys, so.
Oh, wow. Look at Scruffy Steve. Look at how scruffy this guy was. Have you seen this man? That's a cool flag. Oh, Andy, dang it, should have ordered the calendar. Should have ordered that with the calendar. That's all right, Andy. I'm sure, oh, don't forget, weirdo in the ditch.
Your medallion has a mashet up front. That's the one we meet, but the one you could buy an official road crew member is that one.
That's cool.
That's the front of it. So there is a little bit of a difference.
I love that you, like, where'd you come up with the medallion for, like a special medallion when people meet you? That's so cool.
Well, I wanted something to give them. Yeah. And now I'm thinking, all right, a pin is okay, but a pin is a pin. You get them 500 in here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But I wanted something special.
Yeah.
And I know that, you know, I think I was watching a commercial where they have these special edition gold coins or whatever, right?
Right, yeah.
And I'm thinking
commemorative coins.
Yeah, and I'm thinking meeting us would be super special to them. Why not make that into a coin thing? So I started doing research and found this company that made them, and I looked and talked to the people who would actually do it one-on-one.
Yeah.
And I said, well, this is what I want. And so I shot them a couple logos, and they said, well, what if we do this? And I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And then they told me the price.
You're like, that's even more perfect.
Yeah, I said, do it. Let's do it. So the best things in life, really, you can't predict, basically. They just happen.
That's a great point. That's why you got to sometimes get out of your own way, you know, and just let life happen. Don't overthink it.
Yep.
Just hit the road and go. You know? Be prepared. You know, trust in yourself, and then let it happen.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Mr. Wolf said, the medallions was their idea.
Oh. Okay. Maybe he had a part in it. Hey.
Great convention. Yeah, it's been a really good show, guys. When does Steve depart tomorrow? Andy Z wants to know.
No idea.
And do you know if you're picking up local or X?
Planners don't even know I exist till tomorrow morning.
Okay, yeah. Nobody knows he's here, folks. He's off the grid.
So 6 o'clock tomorrow is when planners will start looking for something.
Yeah. So are you just kind of? Oh no, your company. So you get you don't really make your own schedule, but can you?
They give us trips, right? And be here to pick up, be here to deliver. What happens in between, they don't care.
Yeah.
So, you know, I could drive 600 miles and nothing and be there a day early, you know, or they don't care. They don't care what you do as long as you are there at pickup and you deliver on time, and then in between you legally drive the right hours, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, nobody ever bothers you.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah.
It's kind of a little sense of freedom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's why sometimes we'll do like little field trips.
Yeah.
Run along the Columbia River or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We'll pull over, we'll take the camera, and we'll just show. And we did a Baker, where is that? Baker, Oregon. Baker City, Oregon.
Yeah.
We did an old Chinese cemetery from when the Chinese settlers and all that stuff, immigrants
Back
first.
in the day with the gold rush.
Yeah.
Railroads.
So we just walked through and visited that.
Wow.
Just something to get them out of the truck. But hey, like I said, this is America. Explore it, no matter what it is. There's lots of hidden gems that everybody flying by on the highway will never see.
You know, and that's what you think, like, you know, seeing all the open land and seeing like places that you've traveled, it's like, you think about if you live in like New York or a major city, you're like, man, this place is cramped. You know, but it's like, wait a minute, there's so much room in this country. Holy cow.
Yes.
Like it's Alan said, there's room for everybody here.
Yeah, I mean, even between Phoenix and LA or whatever, or, you know, once you get to Palm Springs, but you got all of that wide open space. Same thing Montana. There's a house here, 15 miles away there's another house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is.
Good afternoon, Six Toes. Let's get crowded in here. Oh, yes, it gets crowded in here sometimes, right? You gotta stretch your legs. Love the Butterfly Cafe. What's that about?
On Interstate 40, we actually, on Interstate 40, think it's just away from the Nevada border somewhere.
All right.
Baker City or something like that, or Baker anyways. We had a flat tire. Boom, we hear the tire on the trailer go bad.
Oh, on the trailer?
Yeah, so we pull over on this exit in the middle of nowhere, in middle of the night, or so by the time somebody came to us, the sun started to come up. Well, I noticed off in the distance, there's this pink building.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, this guy, we're waiting, we're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So we took the camera and we walked around, and it's an abandoned restaurant, nothing but a shell.
Oh,
Graffiti
cool.
everywhere, but there was metal butterflies stuck to the walls. Big butterflies.
Yeah.
So we called that the pink butterfly. And we just walked around, something totally off the wall.
Yeah.
You know, no reason to go there, it just... 2 years later, we passed by, and it was blue. Somebody painted it blue. So now it's a, blue butterfly building.
Here's Ash from Northrop Freight. Sorry, Ash from Northrop. He gave me the wrap chain.
Alan, what's going on?
Here's the wrap. Here's the wrap chain. I'm a rapper now, but this will also what is this used for? Tie downs, but also to hang around a drummer's neck.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Having fun, guys.
All right, be careful.
Ashok.
Thank you.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
I'm new thing, but
Let me borrow the chain for a picture.
There you go.
put her on it, and you
Now it's
got
gotta go back
excited
to the
to
truck.
come over here, you know.
Having fun, you guys.
All right, thanks.
Jeez. Alan is crazy. Drummer's got to be crazy though, right?
We actually have a drummer, I believe he's a drummer, in our group called Prism,
Yeah.
Prism Blue,
Okay.
up in north of Chicago somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I want
we're just BSing here.
to. Yeah, we BS it.
Asking questions anywhere?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alan's crazy. He scared me, right?
He scared me when I saw that. It's like, oh!
Just brought down the light, you said?
Yeah. He's good. Oh, Gary, are you a bass player? Oh, Alan's a drummer. Raul's a drummer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he's got a lot more energy than you do. He's kind of, you're more of a chill drummer, huh?
Different beast on the team.
Yeah.
You got your phone?
I think so, yeah.
You got Bluetooth or whatever? Okay, do a Google search on YouTube or whatever. Type in High Point, one word, High Point, and BigRigTravels. You'll hear a song on YouTube.
BigRigTravels.
Yep, BigRigTravels.
Yeah, somebody just, John 259.
And then High Point.
Said that.
And you'll find a song that a band in Paducah, Kentucky wrote for us.
Oh, that's cool. Bama.
That's my phone.
211 people.
Is this the one?
Yep. Can you hear that?
Nice.
We met them.
I feel like you need a video for that, right?
Yeah.
Where's your music video?
Gotta put some like driving and all that.
Yeah.
Right.
Invite your fans to come out. Invite the road crew to shoot a road crew video.
This is your theme song?
No, it's just one that they made for us.
That's really cool. What other kinds of things have you gotten from your road crew?
You know, one of the most wild, memorable things, you know, first off, meeting every road crew is a memory, you know, and all that stuff. I've always liked boats, like, you know, on the water and the boats and stuff, but that's not going to be something that I ever get a chance to do.
Not often. Right?
New York, I've always wanted to see New York.
Yeah.
New York, Manhattan, all that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
right? One of our road crew, way back when, 2010 or whatever, lived up in New Jersey, but right there in the middle of all that mess. They talked to their friend, and I actually took a couple days off there, talked to their friend. We all went on a private boat for a 4-hour tour around the Hudson River, around Manhattan, around the
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Oh, wow.
That was, I mean, that was just like, I would have never dreamed that. I would have never been able to pay for something like that.
Yeah.
And yet they set it up. That was just something awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So
oh my gosh.
I got to do the boat ride, hang around New York, you know, and all of that stuff that I would have never. And then, like the next day or 2 days later, was Fleet Week, where the military had all their Navy boats float up
my gosh.
there.
That's cool.
So we saw Fleet Week.
Wow.
And that was really awesome.
Wow. Steve living the high life. Spinal Tap. Yeah, from the Spinal Tap movie. It's still a good thought. I don't know what they're talking about, but I do like Spinal Tap. That's
You guys
funny.
want to go get lunch?
Yeah, are you hungry? We go get lunch?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
I spoke too soon.
Oh, look at the card.
Dave was at the retail.
Sorry, folks. We only have one card we can use. Oh, there's David right there.
We don't have to buy mine. I mean,
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do, Steve. It's our pleasure. Wait, we can wait till he gets back. We could do a quick interview. We could do our interview and then. Are you hungry right now?
I can wait whenever.
Okay.
No big deal.
What? Oh, do the interview after? Okay.
Just want to grab some like chicken tenders. Like some
Go.
already did.
Oh, all
As I
right.
said, if you guys
What is he doing? Packing up already?
Yeah, we went through all of our little totes.
Do you want to go? You want to go right now and grab?
When
lunch?
you
Where you
decide.
going, David?
Let's go. I'm down to do. Want to take this?
No, I'm letting it charge a little bit.
All right, folks, we're gonna go eat.
I'm making them buy.
Take them back. John, do you have a marketing email?
Do I have the marketing?
LastPass email?
Yeah, I do. Give me a sec. It's not there right here. Is it Outlook? Oh, for Google? I don't know if I have it. Marketing view. How do I see the email? Still has the phone. Still not me. You want to send it to me? Oh shoot. You have us. Okay. I'll text it. On Teams?
Hey, Steve has the card. They went somewhere else. Because they didn't have chicken tenders at this one. The one we went right here.
Where did they go?
I mean, they only Toyo only had one of those bags.
What? Huh?
You know, Toyo had big bag.
Oh, really?
They only had one.
Was it a giveaway?
So, all.
As I said, that'd be sick. I would love to have that for like traveling. Instead of carrying our luggage around, just throw everything in a big bag.
Yeah, but it's gonna count as like a carry.
Yeah, it's a carry-on. Instead of carrying a carry-on and a backpack, you just bring a big old backpack.
Huh?
Not
I'll be right back.
We got busy talking.
wave over here. This is live. You can just wave, say hi.
Card? Did Steve give you the card? I'll take your phone.
day? Yeah? Did you have a good chat with Steve today?
Yeah. I like it. I like you.
Yeah.
All you guys are awesome.
Thanks, man. All right, we really do appreciate you coming out there. I know you take your time and.
Well, like I was telling Steve, like, me showing up, in 2 days and doing a live podcast and all that. I hope I'm not stepping on y'all's toes and stealing your thunder or whatever.
No, actually, I mean, we would like to do more interviews with you. That's what the point of this was.
Right.
So you're not stepping on our toes. That's why we have this whole separate thing.
Right.
And this whole separate thing. So we can do whatever we want on this side.
Right.
We did have other kind of interviews set up and stuff like that. You saw there was a couple people that came in.
Yeah.
But we really appreciate you actually coming and sticking around.
And our folks like whatever.
That's really nice. I love that community.
Even though I'm a truck driver and we broadcast and travel, I'm really a life caster.
Lifecaster.
Because we broadcast the parade in Belvedere.
That's
we
right.
broadcast
That's right.
the Christmas parade. Anything that I can do, I bring the road crew along. If they want to watch, great. If they don't want to watch because we're not driving, okay. So I'm just a life caster trying to show
everything
my life as whatever we're doing.
As it is, yeah. And that's cool. A lot of people like to see that. See what you're up to.
You've seen me road crew come out of the woodwork here. And if we do the Kentucky thing with you, which I would like, Kentucky being more central located, you're probably going to have a whole bunch
it's going to be a whole
more.
bunch of people. It's a lot more. I definitely see a bigger turnout there. And it'll be a bigger booth. So, Mid-America Truck Show 2024, we've already booked it. 30 by 40, which we're just planning it out, what we're going to do about it. So, we'll keep in touch with you if you're still up for it. If you want to do that, we're going to, make sure we slot you in and get all that stuff situated. We'll be a little bit more prepared, more, hey, let's do these from 2 to 4, we'll do an interview.
Right.
So you can, roam around, maybe plan, like you said, a chat with your guy, your community. And that's more beneficial to you too. Right now it's just kind of like, all right, let's see what's going on. We can chat, we can relax. Some people come in, and all the people just say, hey, I just want to say hi, Steve.
Right.
You never know. I guess it's just sparking up a conversation that it was all worth it.
Well, it's like I've toyed with the idea of going around to the trade shows. Yeah. But it's kind of like, well, what do I do? Slap a camera? Who's going to have interest in me other than maybe the road crew? So doing this kind of makes me get my feet wet. Yep. And I'm having a ball out here.
That's awesome.
You can roam around.
Yeah, you can have a chat, spark up a chat, a conversation, find out what other people are doing in the industry and see what they're coming up with, other products and services. And you're a very smart guy. You know the tech, the connections and all that stuff. It's not, it's not rocket science to kind of figure out what's all these gadgets and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're not in the trucking industry, it's just cool to see what's out there for everybody, in the industry.
People always want to look into somebody else's life. Even like the street cameras. Las Vegas Strip or Myrtle Beach.
Venice Beach or something, I want to make sure they see things. Does this charge your phone too?
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's a whole thing. It's supposed to be 8 hours, but I'm finding it's lasting about 4 hours. But if we're on 5G, which I think we are, then 5G really sucks that
eats even more, I bet. Yeah. It's like the same thing with the laptops. It's like they tell you 8 hours, but when you really put it through its paces, 4 hours at tops. I don't know if you got one of these, Steve. It hasn't.
There you go.
Keep that.
I like that, yeah. See, I would, if I had thought about it, I would have brought magnets to give you guys more medallions.
Next time. No, that's fine. Next time. We're handing out your brochures. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yes. I like that design. I like that. So who's going to be the one to edit all that?
What's that?
Edit all the cameras.
Steve. Steve's the guy. So this one, I got set up streaming right now.
Okay. Streaming where?
Our channel.
YouTube?
Our channel on YouTube, yeah.
Really? Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Like 20,000 subscribers.
Really?
You know? We give people information about diagnostics, show people on our product.
See, well, you were telling me that yesterday, but I thought
No.
you were talking about
No.
it was all pre-recorded.
What do you mean re-recorded? Which one?
As in, like, recorded? I didn't know you did all that live.
No. That was pre-recorded. I just set it up live right now.
Okay.
Literally, it took me a half hour to do it though.
Why?
We don't do it often, so we don't have it like set, dialed in.
Right.
But I think the more we do it, the more we'll figure out the bugs and the problems and the issues, so that it'll be just a one-click screen, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, you got your stuff dialed in. I mean, you know, no technical issues. It's just click and go.
Yeah. Well, it took us a while to get there. Yeah.
Exactly. So, the more we do it, the better we get at it.
And if you ever have questions or whatever, holler.
Yeah.
You know, you got my email and you got my phone. You know.
Yeah, I'll definitely reach out.
I'll help
Any
you with
questions?
whatever I can. He's got I love Beaver decals and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
And I was looking at it earlier and it's like, there's Beaver, Utah. In Beaver, Utah, the truck shop sells coffee mugs and decals and blankets and all this stuff. And I love Beaver. And I was like,
Really?
what are you doing with that? But his product is called Break Beaver.
Break Beaver.
So,
Makes sense, yeah.
yeah.
It's really nice when you have these little knickknacks and magnets and stickers and you know, just give somebody something, you know. It costs a fraction of a couple cents to us, but it means a lot to the others. You know, like how you did with the medallion thing. For us, it was like unbelievable. We're like, wow, you did this. You took time to design it, to purchase it, you invested, you know. You took a risk to say, hey, I don't know if people are gonna like this stuff. And then we got it in our hands and said, this is amazing. You know?
So, do stuff, you know, don't make everything super cheap.
Not cheap.
Go ahead and do it right the first time, because what they do with that is what they're going to do yourself.
Yep.
Or even
The brand product or whatever, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have a sign that shirt for Carol Ann. Do it now, before I forget.
All right.
How you enjoying the show so far? Good? Good, yeah. A lot of cool people here. Saw a blind spot mirror company. That'd be good for you. Keep you nice and safe. I told the crew about it.
Oh, yeah?
Really cool. The side of the truck there. You just can't miss because blind spots are, awful. Pain in the butt. That's Carol Ann's, right? Yeah, small. Yeah, somewhere like, I guess probably on the front, like Steve, to Carol Ann, Steve, maybe in the back. What do you think? I don't know if she's gonna wear it or not. Probably isn't. Maybe in the back. I don't know.
We'll do the back.
Maybe the back. Yeah. That's a black one. Make sure it's black. I got several colors here. Black. Black means you're independent. Red, Republican. Blue.
No politics.
I know exactly. I'm independent.
All right. So it's
Carol Ann.
Carol Ann?
It's C-A-R-O-L then A-N-N.
What is it?
C-A-R-O-L then A-N-N. Then do your Steve signature.
Here, hold.
Oh yeah, sure.
Kind of stretch
You
it
got
out.
it. Absolutely, sure.
There you go.
Cool. Love it.
What's today? 15.
Yeah. 2023. We got that 2001. Yeah, show everybody the road crew. Cool, Steve. Broadcasting?
There you go, right here.
Oh, right here. Hey, everybody, we got it for Carol Ann. Yay!
It's a wonderful bus.
All the newcomers coming in. Road crew. Yay! This is Carol Ann's shirt. I guess you can get it to her somehow. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Because I don't have her.
Hey, I'll sign your sign.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Cool. Thank you for the medallion, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Very cool. Thank you. A lot of cool people, dude. I'm having a blast.
Yes.
A lot of fun, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna frame this puppy, man. I got another gift card coming to you when I see you next time.
What'd you do with the shirt?
Oh, the shirt is Donnie.
See, you're keeping it for yourself.
Keep it for yourself. No, right here. That's for yours and that's for you. Very cool, Steve. I won't sign your shirt. I'm not famous yet, but I am gonna scout around and try to find a event promoter here. I'm a musician, as you know. I'm gonna try to have my bad company band, tribute band player, or my like about the Roadhouse Blues Band. That's the one that played Eddie Rabbitt's song for me.
Okay.
I said, it's my buddy Steve, BigRigTravels, all that. I mentioned you Riverside. I said, he's in Riverside somewhere. So the whole bar was full of people. I mentioned you. It was really great. Dedicated to you. Slapping down that tempo.
There you go.
I love that
Very
song.
good.
Love Eddie. That's great. Because, you know, you're driving. Driving so much, Steve. And where you headed out this, you don't know. They haven't let you know
I
yet?
won't know till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow morning, yeah, exactly. Very cool. Well, gosh, sir, it's just been a pleasure meeting you, Steve. I didn't go out to the truck stop the other day because I figured you were going to be here, so I thought I'd catch up with you here.
That'll work.
I'm 2 hours south where you were and 2 hours that way. I got a couple of places, and I gig out a lot in LA. But if you need West Coast support out here, Steve, anything at all, place to crash, park your truck, just please let me know. I live in California. I'll be out here. I'll be your right-hand man out here. Any support you need, I've got your back 1,000 times.
I appreciate
I even get that $20 trucking fee out in Palm.
Did you?
Can you believe? No, I want to get it for you. Can you believe that stuff? 20 bucks.
I know.
It's ridiculous. I'm
Say
telling
hi
you.
to the community. Say hi.
Oh no, hi. Yeah, that was everything in California is expensive. And I love the story when you were in Jewel in Chicago, and you go, now they put you on 8:30, and it was 7:30. I love that. I don't have shivers, but I mean that was so funny the way you said.
Right.
But you can see you run into stuff like that all the time. You know, you try to keep your logs straight. And I told these guys, there's so much in the truck driving. It ain't just the guy cut you off. There's a lot, so much involved in it. So, road crew's been great. Thank you guys so much. Love the road crew. Scott, Flying, everybody. Just a big community. Just a really happening thing. This gives me a lot of inspiration and everything. So it's just a lot of fun. It's tied to music in a way. You know, I'm on the road a lot, so I see it a lot. But now that I have a better understanding of truck drivers, I'll never cut you guys off again.
There you go. There you go. I appreciate that.
No, I know I won't do. No, I always pray for your safety, Steve, out there. Most important. How about that car chase the other day in North? Where
Yes.
we were in Nebraska. No.
I don't remember.
Ute somewhere up there. He was driving along, all of a sudden one cop, boom, and Steve says another cop, wham, go by, another cop go by, and then, I think what happened at the end, the truck tumbled or something? It was a white truck?
No, it was a little car.
Little car. Oh, they caught up with him or something.
Yeah, 15 miles down the way. Oh, and now we're talking about 15 cops chasing him.
Oh, it was crazy.
He finally, all of a sudden, traffic stopped. So you knew somebody wrecked out. And as we got closer, he was rolled over all the way, totally surrounded by the cops. So I don't know who did what, but...
And about a day before this happened, I was wondering, not that I'm anything bad, I said, I wonder if Steve was going to see any car chases or whatever. I wonder if he's running. And sure enough, I happened to tune in, and there's one right there. But Steve's to the right, he's watching everything go by, I'm just praying for his safety. Yeah, Steve's not going to get involved in this. There's another one. That guy was going at least 90. At least you were going 65. Oh, at least. That's crazy. That's crazy. People get killed out there, so. But who knows?
Stay safe out there, yeah.
Obviously running from his girlfriend or ex-wife. Who knows?
Who knows?
That's what alimony does. No, man. You guys have a great time. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet
Good to meet you.
you.
Steve,
All right,
thank you
good.
so much. I will. Thank you. Good to meet you. Thank you, guys.
Keep on drumming, man.
You guys will. Thank you.
Sure I'm not stealing your show?
No, show, no, nothing. It was actually good. It's fun. He's a drummer too, so I kind of got a little bit chat with him.
There you go.
Really nice.
There you go.
We got energy. A lot of drummers have a lot of energy.
You know, I don't have a musical bone in my
You said
body.
you sing.
I say I do. Nobody else says. Hey. No, you know, mom and dad, when I was a kid, they sent me to guitar school.
They did.
And I did it, but it wasn't me. I didn't have any interest. I didn't care. Yeah. I mean, I like music. I like hearing the music, you know, whatever. But that's not my place to be. That's not my college. This right here is my college, you know?
You feel at home when you're with
Yeah.
truck drivers and others.
I think the biggest mistake people could do is be something they're not supposed to be. You know what I mean? Whether it's a doctor or a musician
it
or
does
whatever.
everybody a disservice,
Every
right? It's
Yeah.
not just them feeling miserable, but hey, I didn't want to be a truck driver
Right.
or a nurse or
Right.
a doctor. But everybody else feels it. If you're not passionate, if you're not excited, here and representing it, nobody's having a good day.
you have to, whoever you are, you have to figure that out and do it and have a ball.
Yeah,
I don't
if
consider-
nobody else is doing it, get up and
Right.
create something. How you guys did the road show. And
Yeah.
It's like look, you made it up. You kept it going, and look where it's at now.
Exactly.
Thousands of people, and it's just they see that hey, this is where he needs to be, where Steve needs to be. That's what he does.
Yep.
That's cool. I like it. Yeah, it's recording. If you guys want, we can fire it up.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's crank this out, Steve.
All right.
Oh, you put that on there?
No,
Oh, I thought you stuck it on there. Okay.
no, I ain't gonna ruin it.
They have more at the front desk if you want more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just took a couple of them for the guys back home, but I took like a whole stack of them.
Okay,
I gave
cool.
you one if you want more. Go get some more
Okay,
from there.
I will.
If you remember, yeah.
All right.
I'll let you fix that.
Okay, let's check it out.
You want to fix that?
I got it.
Okay.
I like this little table.
Yeah, me too. I like the plugs on it.
Yeah.
All right, 197 people watching. We're about to do our second interview with Big Steve, guys. He's all fed and ready to go.
I don't like this.
Oh, what's for lunch was
Chicken tenders.
Steve has some chicken tenders, some French fries. We're not gonna say it was 5-star quality, but edible.
Yeah, it actually wasn't bad.
Okay, all right. Well, that is good. That is good.
I appreciate that, by the way.
Oh my God, you're welcome. It's our pleasure.
Give me 2 seconds. We gotta swap out the mattress.
Okay.
Network delay.
Network delay, everybody.
No, but you know, I've got a big old neon sign.
Yeah.
It says BigRigTravels in yellow neon. But I've got a purple and red and live on there.
That's cool. That's what we need. We need a live thing. Oh,
That's
that
what I
would
mean.
be
We work together. We
on
can come up
air.
with something
Yeah,
awesome.
man. Yeah. Ooh, like an on air. Yes, that would be sweet. Raul,
I love
we need to get next time when we go live. We need like a live on-air sign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We were thinking about getting like a little neon sign of that.
Yeah, that's what I saw it like
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
John said you should have went to In-N-Out.
No, I was not impressed with it.
Then we would have had to leave the convention center.
What'd you guys end up having for lunch?
Chicken tenders,
Chicken tenders?
which is not bad. I'll finish the rest when I get back to the truck.
Smash it, Steve. Smash it. It's a long walk. Probably is a long walk. Everything we say, everything in California takes an hour, no matter where you're going. Like, oh, I'm just going around the block. See you in an hour. We're also live on our OTR Performance YouTube channel. It's a different camera angle. So if you have 2 devices, you can watch us in tandem.
What is it?
OTR Performance. If you just Google that, look up the YouTube channel.
I'll subscribe to you.
Hey, we're gonna get another subscriber.
Who was it that, remember I was saying we should do a commercial for you? Who was it that knows the product most?
Oh, Raul would be a good one to interview about the product. He wants to interview us about the product. And I said you would be a good person to interview, talk about the product.
You would record it since you were hooked up with the mics.
Yeah.
You would record it since you're hooked up with the mics and all that stuff. But if you give it to me, then I can put it on our channel.
Okay.
You know, just kind of like turn the tables.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is BigRigSteve. This is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Boy, Steve, you can set up a river sign.
What's that?
The river sign.
Yeah.
You can set up a river sign.
Right now?
No. Like, go back.
Oh, no, he was talking about doing it now.
Now, too?
Yeah, today, yeah. Riverside for sure. So we have this, it's called Riverside, it's like Zoom, but it's a way that we can record. So like we could do a remote record. I could be like, where's Big Steve now? He stopped. Hey, he's calling in. You could just call in and we can have like a chat.
Yeah, okay.
That actually could be kind of fun. Like checking in with Big Steve. Definitely it's a 2 million mile mark. You gotta keep us posted for that. I'd love to be involved with that. I think that'd be kind of fun. Yep. Oh, it says waiting for OTR performance.
Is it dead?
No, it's live over there, but interesting. Let me check out OTR. I think Suzanne Summers passed away. Suzanne Summers, yeah. 72, they said. Did you guys see that? Is that fake news?
Hey, you know, nowadays, everybody says everybody passed away. That's all out of fake.
Yeah, right.
Why spread this stuff?
I don't know.
Let me check this screen. Let me check the screen.
Checking the OTR Performance YouTube.
Surprised me that lady with the truck showed up this morning. She was on ball.
Dude, she was excited. I know she went home and was like, who is this Big Rig Steve guy? She's like, bam, oh my gosh. Yeah, she was on the ball with your blue truck.
I hope you can find the Cascadia. And you know why my truck is blue?
Why?
Because that's our 1 million mile truck.
Okay.
Although it's 6 years late. You know,
Yeah.
because there was some company acquisitions and all this.
Sure.
And the miles didn't carry over from one company to the next. So
Okay.
it did for some, but not for the other. A big mess. And trust me, I kept saying, no, you owe me more miles, you know.
Yeah.
So anyways, that
Yeah.
was our 1 million mile truck.
Yeah.
And we got ordered 2 years ago. But because of the lockdown mess,
Right.
Freightliner didn't get it to us until February of 2022.
Oh, so that's a brand new
So,
truck.
yes.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
140-something thousand.
That's it?
Yeah. But we had a contest because for my 1 million mile truck, it's got a sticker that says 1 million mile on it.
Yeah.
You get to pick the model truck that you want, Freightliner, Peterbilt, whatever. You get to pick the color, things like that.
Yeah.
Now the Cascadia, in personal opinion, I like the Cascadia out of all the trucks I've driven.
Yeah.
For the room and reliability and all that stuff. So I picked the truck. But I made a list of, I don't know, 10 colors
Okay.
that they were going to allow me to choose from. And I said, you guys, the roofers, pick what color.
Oh,
so we
cool.
did a poll for a week.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we picked the top 3 and I run off for the top 3. So Viper Blue is what was the color.
It's
So
a sharp looking truck.
Yeah, so that color is the one the roofers. If they wanted green and pink, we would have gone with it because that's what they picked.
That's cool that the company let you do that.
Yeah.
It's a really good company. Oh yeah, there's the Nightbot.
I guess you got your stream.
Yeah, I think we're look at that. That's pretty latency really good. Alright, we should be live on OTR as well. Just waving to myself. Okay. All right. All right, everybody, we're here back at the California Trucking Show, round 2 for BigRigSteve. Steve, how you doing today?
Good.
Good. And, you know, tell me about the show so far. So you've been here 2 days. What do you think? California Trucking Show.
First time here, and I like it. It's a little bit bigger than I actually thought. It's got all the regular vendors and the giveaways and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Sitting here, you know, a lot of people we can think through.
Yeah?
People of all ages. We have the truckers and we have the families. And,
Yes.
trucking industry, different pieces, parts, you know, all the stuff that make it, maintenance, tires, you know, nitrogen truck.
I know,
over
yeah,
there
no,
and all that
hydrogen
stuff.
truck, yeah.
So there's a little bit of everything out here for you. Plus, outside, you've got all, you know, the truck show out there. You got the colors, you got the radio station out there, broadcasting live.
Yep.
Lots of stuff out there.
Yeah,
Plus
it's-
food. You know, they got food out there.
Tons of food, tons of giveaways. There's a lot of. I saw people walking away with the Ion radio, and some guy had like a stool, and I'm like, where are you getting all this stuff? There's like a money blowing machine thing where you grab all the money. It's pretty nuts around here.
Now we need to stick a frog in that money bucket and then have them Cheetos. That'll work.
Cheetos. All right, at the Matt Show, we're gonna get a booth and we're gonna flip
I dare you! I dare you! I dare you! I'll bring it.
bring the Cheetos. Maybe Cheeto Puffs because they're lighter. Right?
There you go. Yes.
But I don't think that's on brand. But, yeah. So Steve, yesterday I left you with a question.
Okay.
That was, I know you have a company truck and you're not allowed to alter it in any way, but I was like, Steve, if you had your own truck and you can alter it in any way you want it, what modifications would you make, and what things are you missing?
Cabinet space and all that is good. Basically, I mean, you're not. It is a small area.
Yeah.
You know, cabinet space is good, but you have the cab, the seats, you have the cabinet, and then you have a bed.
Right.
What I would really like to see, honestly, is a table, like in the RVs, right?
Right.
Where, I don't know, you add the mattresses to make it a bed or the cushions. But if I'm not sleeping, let me fold the stuff up or table pot. Give me a table because we're getting with the website.
All right.
And the laptop, I have to either A, put the laptop on the steering wheel or sit on the bed and I get this little table like this, you know, and it's, if I had a table like this,
Right.
that I could do my work or even eat at or whatever. Volvo has that, but the Freightliner Cascadian is not.
It seems like a simple thing to have, right? A table for you guys. Yeah.
And so you got the table here, so then just pull down the back of the car.
Wow.
Seriously, if I could get that one thing, I'd be very happy.
That's all you need.
The other thing would be like maybe more plugs. Whether it be AC plugs, we do have a big inverter. Maybe more AC plugs. But I don't know if that's something big for everybody because I'm a power hub. With my cameras and my laptop and my, you know, power stations, I do a lot of power. Freezer, microwave, coffee maker.
Right.
So maybe it's not a requirement for everybody. But yeah, if I could design it, give me a table and give me a power supply.
Yeah.
Couple plugs.
I get that, yeah.
Other than that, I'm very happy with the Cascadian.
Steve doesn't need much, folks. He doesn't need much. He just needs,
you have
place to lay his head.
You have to be happy with what you had.
That's a great point.
You can want something more, but if you go through life only looking at what everybody else has, you're never going to be happy.
Yeah,
Look at what you got and then maybe say, how can I work toward that, but keep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You have to be happy and work with what you've got.
Yeah, great.
Don't ever
great
worry
point.
about what the Joneses are doing.
Yeah, worry about yourself. Keep your nose on your own face. All those good sayings. So at lunchtime, we were talking about you do a lot of refrigerated cargo. I was like, what is your most expensive, haul, or how much money are you hauling at one time? You mentioned grade A steaks. How many pounds of grade A steaks or meat?
44,000 pounds.
44,000 pounds. Like you said, maybe $500,000, And that just makes me think about, our product and how we enable, owner-operaters to control their own diagnostics and get out of a pinch. And something like that, if you get stuck and you're hauling $500,000 worth of a load, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to have? You have the company, but let's put your mind in an owner-operator. Like, wouldn't it be great to have a product like ours that can get you out of a pinch, or at least know that you can have peace of mind while driving? Wouldn't that be valuable to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen. Ghost code or whatever come up, and it will put you on the side of the road, or not let you get out of the truck stop or whatever the case may be. Especially if temperature changes, that kind of, messes with stuff. When you get a code flashing on your screen, what do you do with it? And then your product will tell you what it is, what it means, how to fix it, what to do.
Right. Yep.
So absolutely. And if you can do, the more that you can do on your own to save yourself and help yourself, that means you're not spending money with the tow truck, potentially,
Yeah, potentially,
You're not waiting because we talked about where I sat 16 hours on an exit.
Over Memorial Weekend.
Yes. So sitting there, you're not making money, the wheels aren't turning, the refrigerator,
Well, you only have a finite amount of gas in that refrigerator, yeah.
So get out and move.
Right.
Or at least nurse it to a safer spot.
Yeah. The ability to know what's going on with your truck at all times I think that's awesome because they don't teach you that in CDL class, do they? But yeah, how to diagnose your truck. I mean, they don't want anybody really digging into it, really. I mean,
well, as a company driver, they tell you if you have a problem, you bring it to us, or you call the over-the-road maintenance.
right.
Which is great. Their equipment and all that.